ana afa sika bia eye counterfeit America sika wom England sika wom aya Ghana sika wom a na egu container mu bebrebe na mekai that time the national security operative se bia na fo saban mu mpanifo wo mu abaka ne beje fans se nipa bia ngomu di sa abone no ena wo mu intelligence gathering ama wo mu atimi akwachiri mu a saa sika no wo mu nsa aka na afa gold no so wo mu nsa aka enra interior minister ko yensa dwefo nhia mu ne ekobuza ano a was enokra God ni de hui na de tell so sika de na counterfeit in the Bank of Ghana for Asiedu was any kind of wapani ana wadi animu a onu no mususu se enam ne saso ma sa gold yi ani sikasam no de ne nkode koye anasa de bebe no de free air kono wo mu ache no so pani no dwane nanso wa money se eye IST se ye bosheba se ye Eugene anasa ye hwan wa money na chiri na owaye a wose wodwane anom se ana afinie o makanche ye ose de metima kan se opani no wodwane o ma hu no na sika no wo he se ya kwara no busai no ose eno nso ya hye no enti ayese bawo no wo he ums ye di ezichie no wo he ano so mo se ayra mofra ya sante ena eze andi se abana na ne mofra ban azambia mbaka bia buso mu asam ho wan mabo moto moi alata tese ohunu de omu kas na kwa akosi sika ne wo he osisika ne yahye no dai ana mo shira ya nten wasem besi ne ose de metima kan ne se yahye no ye ne wa aban moto aba my 4 years mumpu adise mfie na so ansa na mo akosesa mo nsa no god no nso na panigina hobudi se god the dimension no sika na krata na asere e counterfeit the Bank of Ghana ahye no na god no nso ebia anopai odi ehunya no ebeba na asere medi kai no ena ose preliminary probe cheze enianim ya nhwehwemu a omaye a omunwie ye etrese sika botri bi anase nuboni bi a ekopie mu efri Ghana efa Ghana airport security nyina checks nyina ekopie mu Australia no ose shipment no implicating government officials bi our security system manipulation and so adie eno na vice chancellor our UPSA ana no pay wode ba kwa bahwim adaya wo se ofa yene so obeto sa fresh atawale amana be piem ewo UPSA na woni adesuafo ni nyina bakasa waba address yomu na nanije satawale ho odono penasem na ekwan ofa so trase edwe na o create bibi business ideas no unu se ekwan so kusukra na opese emofra no esia bibi fi satawale ho enti odwene ho so obeto nsa afre no na ne satawale aba begina onim na me yehye bi okọ Benjamin Sare beka ho na ene pa na wachi omu kwa faso a odiye ene ni business ideas no so odi omu afasa entity nim yedi nkoma we nyina ne afoforo bi a eka ho efi sabre kopem se nonkro abobo apa ho meter diananum 45 minutes after 9 ana yebewie kame ho na yetrase na yemo enkomo sese de Black Star no World Cup no mafiri mu wonti no Ghana odinde no ye jaibo pa chow enten masore fukumumra na mumfa yabofo no honsam mbra papa betrase ne ja so de fo cheche me no asoso we omra na yenye ten yiwia minim se emulate for ewa hanom ye no mu ebedi nkomo tiawa na afi ene eye Wednesday yakwaye ni mu bio na Semens Vital eno so yabo eho enkomo na yedede aka atoaso ene eye Wednesday echese aka enam yunupe ena edantem na the new patriotic party, the red, white and blue, are great party. Yeko akotoaba akoyi akandifo a abato empesia ahenu edusia ensia 276. Eba akotoaba ewon, but for some constituencies this agreement be ewo omo album compilation ho. Court cases, court injunction, restricted party, penifone party ma say about toba no, and kaiba toba baby into few of these constituencies and a beer court on some biribinti yen to me and toba but largely about 95 to 96.78% of the constituencies, you know, will have their constituency elections Saturday and Sunday na yede akoto aba. And I'll be coming before you one more time. I have come to your various electoral areas. Some of you have visited your homes. Some of you have spoken to you via phone. Some of you, friends, colleagues, loved ones have spoken to you on my behalf, and then I'm hoping Saturday 1,507 delegates will decide ewo Mercru Achema Mercru Anglican Church ewo honoma na mo be free encarry kwan no so abano be ba cho uduru ebuakwa sepase na wotra fabi ehonum eba wanim kakra bi na wotra wayosi filling station no sane yesane brad di nyawa yosi filling station wayo good morning anase ufin carry ba udu na kisa junction hono a that giant building na omarezi ewo hono na and the shops bebrebe ewo hono no pe ude baji na hono pe a minim say by Saturday morning and also Friday evening no aspirants bebrebe e de omunia mabesisi kwan ho a ubewun se hakra ne enkwanta obemane afaso na yako akotoaba fuku na SU onnete ho media menti ho o se yehoafo janshi chese na yehoafo a omuntu abai omu janshi so ne yekotoaba well inti eye ebuakwa Mercru Anglican Church eho ena yeko akotoaba no mini anam so so a me ma me namba pa no mo be free sunya no kwa ne so aba eye asakraka sewua nkontomre akuapem wuriye ntabanu adankwa me amaduma adankwa me ene ne mpatam no mo so so mo wo two options either say uduru ayi otra or say mokpa hono na barrier na police checkpoint na ho no o fa won sani fa so a utimi fa hono ma be fa besias ahojo no abesi se passe gawo junction hono then you take your left and I said Dako Farms junction one no then you take your left no be fast pass now to mo abedru mercury na kings ahonum and I say se obetwam so abefa kufrodia menhia na udru abuakwa na waye U10 no ewo abuakwa shell honum na wada say the wosa akọ enkawe no ebiu and then you will get to Abuakwa dia the blood of Jesus junction honum Japan sport uduru okra otimi gina okakra ekoto fantalemon ana se obekọ africana na wakoto ebia energy drink bi no nya ahoden ade beto aba no na wato so ewo mercury ultra mercury junction honum a obetra new filling station ya omani honum fefe no a ewo onsa enifa hono Kings Pep fuel station no otra ko wanim kakra bia obehunu pa conform the party na mesisi obebiribe a na je se enkwanta fuko na asio se yehoafo gwa minim ye de yehoafo di na toso se yehoafo nkwanta no na wamane na nse efri kwan ho kona no wo mu twisoroku behu bi wo mu ba ban vuvuzela e pe enti unya duru wo pe ubonu se ampa aha na yeko akoto aba no na nkopon enka mo ho emo mo ho ban na oma nkwanhia bia ebe ya kwansidie a emma muntimi mekan ho memenda no emma makwan mu omo mo ho ban efri na kosimi minda na memenda na chi no omo mo ho ban a mamunya hoden ni apomden soronko a ye nyina beka bom after the election no e dey party adwuma kopim 7 December 2028 I dey beto aso aya party adwuma na nkrumdie beba ma party no na wonsa mo ho ban na nkrumdie achi no mo bra mo bebre ama party no aba power no muntwa so aba. It is the most important thing. And more yetui enema mienu pa ne hia titiru ewum se yebetu na mowa ede ahoden soronko awonkeka soronko eba be hye party nim na party no ho be ya akono ama afofra wo monka party no ho na edu 7 December 2028 a wo me atumi ato aba ede amaye na abato no echino enkunimdie no echino botae ne pa ne se enkunimdie no ede mfaso bi ebebrew a ubedi yiye anase wabusua potamu a wotie wo ma o manananom o side checks wabano manom onana nkanso anum nyina benya so mfaso and no the most important thing na empempi titu 2024 election ko akire yese amanfo de yahudie abufuo adidija nyabi anya mmuna na ntretwitwa konkonsa atro ema party media na womu anfa nkoto aba womu sokoto womu mkoto yakwa so tutiaye enti nyame ya adoma memenda aba yeto no eye nema mienu pe enti ne yeto aba no enema mienu pe enti na yeto aba no yeto aba no se yebenya kandifo a womu betimi dia akoma pa ahofama na womu de omu nyina babua party no ama party na nya ahoden soronko na party no ho ayeden na 2028 election no yetima rene election no na yerenim yese kim no kwane se ye party ye opposition ya so mere pa ye opposition ofre pani bia enche no afa ye opposition ofre pani bia umbuku appointment ye opposition party me wo from no enim nyansa pa ususu adinche bi ma pani bia no afa na ye opposition na party mpanifo no nso no se do mu se dwene mo ho a dane da nyina mo srasra mo no no kwasam pa ya rehosam ne say ye to aba ne say power be say kim
no my busy
wo bata krr sa krr na bibia asesa enti ofra no a wa ye busy utaye kwa se wa fra na akon wa amfa wo mudodo na no ye we ne ya no asesa ne phone number eno achi no PAPF we special aid ne personal assistant personal aid for no womu wo bufu ti say ayi obi tete na boga bi efra broche ba do kra ni nsuo ne bag no na sabaya pa PAPF we ba ma akwan mu ohuru mpanifo yi no na akwa asem ana afra na wa ye busy wujia baby pa wujia baby a orugya honum onya hwe wo frɛ ne funso ne fon ba rutimi hwe anim sei no sa da hye ne butum ade tine hu no se na wa ye busy no ye meeting na minimara se to abam mpanifo ne no nya da ne abayifu a 2 am kwa ba frɛ no se wo ye meeting na eno achi no se obenya akwanya kwa mpuso aben na kan wasem no watie wasem eno so eya asem fofo Indiana abatu aye kwa akoti munim wo mu a muno motio 276 mo abenya akwanya atoma ba memenda ene kwasiara so munim asetena wo mu a wo mu ba mo na so nyina omune mote wo mu a moto abama wo mu emfie nan a atwam no munim wo mu dada se wo mu ne motena yie ano masa ba mo na so biewu a munim wo mu so afeno mo ba mu te say ye na mo so no muni mo mu so asetena muni o ma dey atena party ye dwumade bi na mu wo mu a munim mu wo mu so a munim amwa mo di abo party no munim amwa mo fa mo party no munim emfaso a wo mu nya ye party ne ba ba mu fie nwotwe no so mo di tuara ma bi ma party no ho ya akono ma foforo ekon bedo party no a wo to abama ya munim so mu de mu dubira ne anasa mfa so mu ya nso no epa pampam ni pa free party ni mu a eno nso so munim na eno ene nkomo no a ye ne mu di ano pese mu hwe no so na mu mfa nkoto aba na ye wia wabusa ho se enema mienu ana amensa de wo to aba de ama no tumi ni nya ba wia Wobaka wo se tumi no ono ne kopreye na wo se emfaso wo tumi no so no ono na edi oyi ano se ane a no obuza ne se na ano da tumi ne bae no de ono nyae no ono na di ye ana se o maso ba emfaso ema party manyina ekwa obafaso be yi ano to osumu a na wanyina so ato abama no ana se wato atia no ena party na kwa ahuyehia mu enipa no mfaso a wonya ne mfie nwotwe no se odi bi ba ye party adwuma in 2024 a eno na be kire wo se ye wo opposition wo de kakra eda ho no e ba ye party adwuma enti se ogoto ba ma no a onto ma no obra wu ni bio anasa party adwuma no obaye o na nsusu no ye buzazo obi mfa kapres mpo amna na se nkopɛ akan ye de be campaign mra na wo dani ahedan wo ka se bo mi wo position enti mintumimwa awasa akwan no so and then finally maybe not the last ye to obani wie na ye hyehyɛ aban ni esi hɔ a saa nipa no is he or she well connected networked or the ear and the eye of the appointing authorities and those who will be appointed in the government. So okono okopri bibi di abramo a empanifo ade ni papa be he no ana se ye betie no ana se onim obi mpo a wode mudwa atoa ekosi ni so na wapamwa ade abramo na
ministry ho kwan
na sabe yenyina etoda eta ka se ya na enye se beto aba na afi bibia na ba so won sabe ka bibia agye so konkran a ansa na won sa aka ubenya mo bia agye so konkran Name no kwasam so say until say nyina be sesa ade no the status quo no that's so e wo ho say part na ba ban mu a aje say omo mutinkan a wo mu na ye mu appointment anase omu na e ya appointment no wuni mo bi e wo ho no mu a ana de wo so wo hwe no wo sabe tuma dey aka na me kan say ya ya na metade ye nia asenso boache eye nhweso se enano oda ye ba ban mu fie nwotwi our government gave us a road minister. He was supposed to be a road minister for all. Nenso so asantememu ye na enim so esu ye efa ekwan ho. Nenso abosome be nsia etwato a Bantama Francis Asenso Boache ebe road minister no. Ye ni ma ho de ni mirikatu a ode ye akwan bi ewa asantema ntema ene bridges ahodo na enoma yina ye di adanse sesenka oba ntemu a edia ene ye kasei enka so me interchange no nke nwie kura na kakakakra bi efi se ofri ye hanti no na ni eyede ewa ha no kwasem pa ya are hosem ne se agro ye di na wodi animu a ubenya bi na enema ba mienu ana miensa ebeche ebiso ade ubenya no enye de wo safata na wo sabeka kakra bi ne be pone de amawo ebiso wo hana wunya bi kura in politics I always say hard work alone does not reward in politics wo betumi aye adwuma ye do betumi de ye sabe adwuma nkrutu dwuma bia obebra wo de ni abra ye adwuma in a political party, but when it is time to reward you, so when you be amana and can be amount, when you be obetie am for dwa to ankwesi so, when you be amana recommend you party prefer rebet me fi adwuma den na obre ayekwa eti obre nko ano cannot speak for you most of the times. Within the political space, you need to have somebody who put in a word for you. Tiyomo mo kwato baba mi. Ye nyina ejum ye yire ho ka bom ye adwumade ya tumi ne de ebeba. Na tumi ne ba wi a. Wo chefa e wo tumi ne mu no. Busa won se de wo kwato abade ama no no. Obetumi akopre e de ama wo. Na ani kasam ne se wo bo bebere kura na ebo abubuo se 8 years na e ba wo anya hwe nti ono wan kasa no wo ntumi amwa no ho but nay adu abato no enam se wo delegate no omu wunti no ofisa sabe wadwene mu wa hento betuma aka asem bia obade be convince no wa beje wani mu se to obama no ne ba ban mu obeboa wo meanwhile ono se e ba ban mu fie nwotwere wo anya hwe wo su krampo echemu
donya bi so se anso
na what man go nyahwe ama wo be de what man go nyahwe ama wo bi enti enkomo no ni nyina eni
Tia.
program achi aso maachi
so jey ma na ti sai
no kre ni pa
incoming chairman
no kre pa ne se ni pa abre
ampa adwuma ne de oka wudika
no kre pa
oka wudika na Gascon so chiao
Macro
na ayi
Gasconi
Macro that dem women organizer Madam Dina ene Nakisa women organizer Sister Kus wo say enye
Mr. Mafu
am say nya ma me ye nsia nko na de ba ne
ene Madam Dina
so mbe ye
ne prefer bondi na say ya papa Sofui Reverend Fredako or a delegate. Part of the polling station executive. Banokran said, Yakako Yejuma. There is work to be done. Yes. There is a task ahead of us. It is not just a position to be occupied. It is not just a position to be occupied. Ejuma ewo ho. Enra na me wo ko amanchia koben sedi eba jankoba ena ebewi ewo nkawe kuma na wasenke ye to ase ka ho but edu to ase no na enianum bia ye no mo airplay no omuno ewo honom, so we didn't want a clash of engagement and the two na yempe se ye beka se ye twen na omubefio na afiri no mukudi nkomo no matena se yes the wo dwumadi bi di no na o ha no kwan bi so ana se bre kra so ho so we decided set to ase no yenko ye beja ma yunuanom no ye fi abato yes ye busua enti ye beja ma omu na engage mu na echina ene no yakọ ene o makodi nkomo enti nanke nra pa nanka officially ya probo say ye be call the 21 electoral areas nimpre no eno nanka ye wie nanso enam say nuanom bi di animu nti no ye say jaya ma omu na odo ene asomdwe kwan so no omu no engage a police station for na ene ye be kwa akọwie enti ene no ye be ne santi non ye be call ntabanu na yasa akọ tonase na just officially ya engage the 21 polling state electoral areas no emprenu. There are other private engagements any exclusive meetings and okay kambuma na just say police electoral area bo ya ko hom bebrebe ni pebuso no modi nkomo afa kwa wodo so no modi nkomo a na nyame ya adoma memenda yakọ akoto aba nkoma mene party mpanifo edi no eyetiawa mene mu edi nkomo afa welfare ho that we have to move away your welfare from only attending funerals near kobonsa na ubi ewarea na yakọ ni akoto nyom ni asa ni amanu sika obi tunu bedi ani akọ emse welfare no de me minimu atwoma ngwa beja south de ya no and so I have spoken to them. Ne party mpenfo edi nkomo say we need to expand it. Unfortunately de bia na ye the party adwuma ade de yi ye ho anu say mumye nyi de ho nya adwuma tumi ni ba ni nyina di so mfa so ba no kwasem ne say party mpenfo ewo nimdie ewo akwanya bebra ebetim de adwene atena se adwene bibi aye akọ party mwana emwan kakra ansana tumi ni ayede aba. And so we need to do that. Ebia entimi nye omu nyina babaku mienu bia bibi betum asemi betum no yebetumi aye nhyehyeye na yetimi dia support mu nkakra ansana ya bompa ya setumi ni kwa anyede emra. And so we are going to expand our welfare coverage go beyond that. In say party adwuma brewum prawum yarewum obi kwat mi didem ewum sabi obi kwat mi wu ewum enti we say inyan hyehye ya ebedwene party ma no ho a obi sori akoye party adwuma onwene ho say me ikwa na say me koyare a hyehye ebe na party wo edema me mikopra hyehye ebe na party yede ewo edema me na de bia me ka me say President Kofo yakwadi itaye President Kofo nti enipa bebrebe fi konso a omodo party no na omwo party no hwadwenpa and we can go to them and then ask them for their support enye ni na yesika ebi kompo abetima ye pani bi a wabobredrum pempenso bi a obetin na ba no identify nante ne mabawo bi mo konso nyame adomo mo adomache dibi the only have to be given the key a bit more explore God given talent in ye Inti all this no will add up to our welfare structure na yebe day yeba be no na kakra ye wono na ye dia to funding him so that he will give us the moral fortitude to be to makwa afoforo ho enso akosre omumwa e dia ba eno no eye baako na afi senate na make no that we have 64 communities in the constituency. But I say ye part na ho den na nkasa no ye exhibit ya ho den no ewo nkuru na akase na ewo kwa ho no to ase nka wie aferi nka kumu mem se passe ebuakwa makuru menhia akwa akiri kakra na asenema so agogo. But we say nkuru fi wa nkuru do na wo constituency wo no edo part no but ye to aba ye nya vote ho kese because ye nko mu nchen ye nko mu na so no mu nkodi nkomo enkyere mu de ntia e wo so mu to aba ma MPP na afi no ofa kofi be ye mampani na na ado so be ye mampani mfa so a constituency ni nya free party no so wabra ye wa ban mu no so that will move them to vote for us in election tie to aba yenya bebebe sri NDC de na so nye vote pa we se yenya no ene yenya no because there are a lot of people in the constituency we don't engage them. And so me adomo a akwanya ne ba we will lead that conversation, have a roadmap and touch every single community in the constituency. Na ye ne saa no mfa so e wo so ne se ye ne saa e be mani padodo na to abade amaye enipa no bodo na to abamaya ebe my vote ahead akosoro and then you vote no kosoro that will be a bargaining power. Menim say Dr. Baumia say constituency bia benya 10 appointment and a constant edaho name Dr. Baumia wa akonya so be about 7,000 appointment into 10 appointment per constituency 2,760 ne aka na wachi na obechiche no adwumade a wo beye wo constituency no eni nipa o mudi wo constituency no mo ye network a wo betimi akwa akopre bia beka ho no ena ebeche se ubenya bia na se 10 na ubenya enti se the party no ko ba bia kodi ho nkomo ho daru na ye koi adansedie ye tintim nwoma krata adwuma na nadne na Dr. Baumia ye je kufo ni rally Muhammad Kambo mu eyeye no de wo se yetwamfo yi de agubukum ahyehyɛ ntie ne party mpanfo no manfo wa abonti di nkomo no ne de adanse die ne yeden kyerɛ mu and then sɛ no na make no senior ishak no mu ne young members of parliament ye di biaba constituency wo no ma be kyerɛ kwan ɛfa so edi nkomo ɛwɔ amanyosɛm kwan so political communication so that you bet me enya clarity of communication about Dr. Baumia's policy. The Dr. Baumia susu se obeye no. Yetima chirechire mu yie e de akofom ama yensia classmate no. Aha, o mate asie no matimi no mu manom no mu nana no madi nkomo se de amanyoko we kan de emuntie emunkoto aba no mu. Ye ne saa ene vote ne be de ebe koso. Ne vote no koso la ye ko na yechicha appointment yetima ka se de ba antema constituency vote mu de baaye no atuma ngo beja south so de dey edi bi baaye de domeko benya de baaye no yensu edi bi baaye east nti obi enya na appointment edudu na wie a de aka na wo che no yenso so yese fatase ye chefa ewo mu no eye dey yensa etumi eka na ye na sa akwan no so na ewia party mpenfo na betena se edi nkomo se obia ufiri constituency ni mu a okonya appointment a wonim se eye constituency ni putu a word for you ema won sakan no ene ye ni watena se ye aye nhyehyeye ewo constituency ekwan a emfaso a wonya fi appointment a wonya no so no woni party ma be faso adi papa eno de kwabena eduru ho no mu dia ene
Did be any baby?
Through her dear, said ye, me TV so uncle for Asamaba, Mecano, and the Achumango Bejadi, and the Oko appointment mount. na wo be ye dwane ahantan wo party for no so dia ene me nu be nya papa nu be ni nyu because yempese yebedi nkudima ba na yebedu abato so bi no na enema esisi ma party ma bufu ya 2024 ma ankoto abado koto ye kra tuti aye no ye nhwe emma bi ensi bi
and the besia na atwetwam.
And so yesterday I told them say me cry there I can't disappoint them because and what their other constituents they see ho no me de ka ho asem no enu nti no ye me ba na ma anye say de me expect say nkofo be ye pepepe ewo m constituents na be na obi asem ba metumi aka
ntumi nkampo
I can't nti ya kan se nyame bebo yina ho ban na wakoye mmoa ntente mommobo ye aboafo no eso na meni eye ruta eye immolate supplement kantanka empenefu eninko ewia you come back probably do the newspaper review and our birthday wishes. Now, semens for Swaba. Now, the semens for on Friday. Before I welcome my guest to the studio for a roundtable discussion.
And cry on your birthday.
Oh, your Kali.
And your birthday.
And your birthday. I see. Big girl, happy birthday to you. One of the sharp brains your party and I admire her tenacity. Say putting herself up for the office of the National Youth Organizer. Na Kuku drew and now how far towards that project now it's duly recognized. Papa.
Immolate herbal supplement. And there's so moba. Njomu abeba be chirechi mu. Edu papa na abedwa so na wo sa ho anachese wuko wu no. Wo mu ba na wo mechire mo ohunu. Na mom yanko we so efre no. Exodus moringa capsules. I mean Exodus dandelion capsules. Yes, so dia no pa. No moringa capsules me no. Ewia moringa capsules me no. Enyu me ya ye ne sa. Na sciatica, diabetes, pressure. Ani ya de wo ya ke betu ase ama ho ato. Na ya for we ka ho, ya fra no Exodus for you. Ani ya sama be kan kokodi na no pa ne anwumre. Empenu da ku bia eno no. Empeni no nkwada nyina atumi di bi na wo peni na wudi a.
Anti-age no ebo ni pedua ne pa.
Enkwada na ko school.
Ebi o madwene mo mo susu ade o mo hunu.
Enti ko be eto ebido na ko bisa pebito. Atufo nko atonso ago high school junction ba bia ya bi tompa bo odwem ho no ano. Na mu nkotu ndoso pu. Ni the doctor number ma wo se bibia ni a aya frɛ no 0544 447033 0544 447033.
Ano pray kwanko ya reno dia wasa ensa woni da so enyina asa no eye sika saba clinic ena make for edia ma say hono mo de aha makan ena pani kwantrefo a yankopon masofo pon ene wadum wo mu hunu mu a honhum mu femu yesa na honam ani de so yatenete no ode adom wo mu nti se kumase na wa asokore mampo na wo ko enkran so omu La Paz na konongo so Oxford International School and Abehuon Takrade so omu beach runabout na Jessica se for number na fra no pay
0552 994321 and 0552 994320 3P garlic mixture garlic and I dey do manwaso na doctor catch us on your high blood pressure
3P
sugar level was ra why kesia boroso asthma na go fra ekapu
3P ye free ho
baby ato bido bia na akwa benye do bia to eye kama say na ye can form us bibia ni a go betimi afra doctor o 0248928824 ana 0201000021
Kitima Herbal Center. Sepase gawo ena Dr. Bonesese na enemu sayare na etete wono. The other no kranko na wasa ensa no. Eno ena Dr. Enewo etunchia no peya se obetenete amwo se ye waduro ene ye waduro ye wondubena ene ye wondubena ti ye nya ne se obebo anan na ode oni akyeremu e wona yaresabia we no watenete de ama wo enemu sa yare etumi ma obi anifra etumi twa oba bia wo etumi mo bi redie essay etisane ma no ena sa wo femu a se passe gawa ene wo sa no pe ya utu anama na woko je number no ne frey
0246 914717 0246 914717 Gusto Mister a bonus stomach ulcer
gusto
wow yem some fruit say ya typhoid and I say the would be a gusto Mister and no never boa Memphis come on your mania draw your friend Menso Plus Mister and member Johnson Tentem Johnson out here and I say would you so your moja be DH but what draw your friend Prosta Plus Mister and Nomian Sata Hinano a year Nature Medics and a dear bow 18 years ago be a toy be doing a cobisa pebiton one to be an hour now ya home Doctor numbers here the pew so say friend wo 0248 778899 0248 778899 Victory Garlic Mister
I pay fa ho bebo nkunim de abusia ko no ai
na ho ntaw
na so ho atawe
nefriwa
nefri wo nti ko pay Victory Garlic mixture do ni bi nanom we garlic no an ye chi mu so ye mfa so frem ye no aye enkeja eti nwan no ni nyina abenya o garlic mu no Victory Garlic mixture so ubenya bi wom ebeboa owuru ne pedue ni mu kama wuntini ni mu bebiebie ama moje etumi ade frusani ye oba obebu nsa kama wa bra wo mre ho diabetes yare na etete wo no Victory twase ama wo so etumi ade ho na wi a enyarewa hudo ni nyina abone bangalate kura free pedue ni mu ama pomuden mapanso etumi enya bi drugstore ni herbal shop bi epen wo bia Victory Garlic mixture do no ebi wo ho je number no ne fre dodo bi a wo petu aton anase wo pebie na etumi abo akoni asa nyina so
0242 545633 0242 545633 Daniton Herbal Mister wow live the one from
Daniton
wow what poso ya wo ya hunam dia no short nua ni no bia na eh ya kamfo dia ma so kopabi nanom na bebo sese oni padua mani nyina timi akoso esanya do awodo bebre o ye ni padua yi enti so de oni kire Ashanti New Town Ashtown ho mbrom ho no na abehu Daniton say doctor we bie clinic no ho no ma Daniel ba clinic o de sa manfo yade na wo ko be bia to bi do bia ya bi sa Daniton ni bi neto na onso konom na mo sese oni padua na mom ye de doctor number piu so say e ya friend wo 0244 365651 and 0273 392877
Amuzu have food kwade chi uti so tiri munyi na etutu do sa show tiri mimu a na etu aka wonso a Amuzu have food na wuhia baba fo no ene salon fo ni nyina da mo bi nsisi wo mo fa bi kwa yetire mu na ema yetire we ne so mfu kama na anope bia na on so open dodo na de gu store mu na abo a on so betimi edoni akire mu ewo kuma setafo nhia yeso
Amuzu Junction
ana saje Dr. Amuzu number ne frɛ no
0242 955056 0242 955056 Ruta natural products and no way hey Ruta we said to malaria symptom pa ya ombre siba numpe na malaria ne kɔ na wato na ye wo Ruta tonic to typhoid asesabre ye nsuo tutoto na nsuo yiri na cha sankofo no nom niam didi niam yi eh Mr. One pebia typhoid no e dia asem bebro enti kopa no so bi nenom na o pedia be wuru ni pedua no manane saade no ama wuntini mu ada o moja be dia frusani ya bo ni pedua no dia ene wadro ye fra no Ruta live afa wakoma wahrawa o chese sa niam ni nyina no dure be siesie wo ni pedua mu engine mu ahuru mu chese wo ni pedua mu engine oil no ye fra no Ruta 4H enti ya se ko pesa no we nyina be dia twa bidu na akokole na kene keka ho dia obetu ndo sopu ni ya the doctor the number ma say frɛ no ene ni nkomo no mo ewo 0244 485632 0244485632. Amagana rise. Abusia didi ade ayo. Na wo didi aye didi pa. Didi ye. So ti ase didi said ye wonu maduro, wan maduro said ye wo didi. Enti ne yakamfo Amagana rise amount said ye. Eye aduane a wodi abeboa wo ye yakamfo di amount. Na amodi e wodi aye amodi no ne adie na so wodi ade mu obenya nwode wom. Anya mu bia keke. Ana wo no ano so uhia Amagana rise. Emu bi owa wonu anwie no na pecha na hwe beje onsem de nguase bebrew me so program na se no ho dwabo no ase no se wo Amagana rise ho a bobo ka hu emu bi so wo di sisu se gase ono a emme no nyansem ketua ha na we no utimi de rice water utimi de emutu utimi de anwamu jollof chese emu bia nti de yakamfo de amawo mo amu pa bi etu akoton mo pesa mu ye agents ne ade nyina so we local rice udie na ebo opom den no na wo sa bua Ghana economy obua akuafo mo Ghana ha we so nya mu na udi a obobuom ni bia baby
etwa ho aso ho kama
ya ma number wa frɛ edwura na ne di nkomo wo 0537029464 ana 0207676197
oi bai papa tu ne to aso ri nkwa
me ba cho monfa kantanka for na emreme omuwia na afi maba abaye birthday wishes no quick na afi me de we aba na do I do it today or tomorrow? NPPUK nipa bia bo mutimu po se omubegu party no ho ombese party no ho nom na me mpese me can same way, but it looked like that. Nipa bia they were known to be so mo de alanchematin sam na papa wa free party mo akwetene party mo so mo amoda so wo mo de alanchematin sam na be mo de say party no e wo honum na mo de mama nim komo we wi a Emulate herbal supplement a free Kantanka Herbal Pharmaceuticals and Research Center enkomo ena ye babedi. Keep these numbers na yewia menim say enkomodie ni nwenu ubenya a reason why you have to call them. Ubenya nyina so de ntia e was a telephone numbers amede ma we ofre 0535 112873 0535 112873 0535 112873 Emulate Herbal Supplementer yatna hanum adi hu nkomo bebrebe yadi hu adanse bebrebe akyerew no se wo fa ne se eye tekakira ene de wo mu a enam wonsa so ma aduro no aba na emu adanse eye bebre no wo mu ena me no mu konya ewufie ha ye bedi ho enkomo tie nkomo ye pa na yesi obi benya wo a na efiri yare mame no wan so no eye yare kuriya na yare kura de ya wo ho ni se ubetima bra we de ani a nyame ehira wo bre so a ubedi so mfa so no ena me ni we menye we menko ha apomure kura ntino untimi ni obre so mfa so na ompese sa asem we bi ebeto a eno ena ewosem komo a ye bedi uma ne ye wo hiasem enye sa atesem ena abefa no opani machi
ejoso
na pom to say
oba dia darama na mo so
adom okrokra yemu a na mameni kan musa se Kantanka de ye nana ye papa ye ofa na yinim no kwan foforo bebrebe so na da ye so se obaye aduro amana be ko nipa dodo na moa no eba sei
Madawa si bebre se ye hwe ye papa apostle Dr. Engineer Joseph a oye nipa bi a nimdie ne nyansa Nyankopɔn de dom no eni susubia saa na meka no esan se na adwin mu akwa ahodo a otumi ede ye niama se ofa no robotics ofa no engineering building and construction oba no technology ankasa nso anopa bia ne de odeba esan se obekire o se dia osoma no o ma ne saa nimdie no deda nti ebe se mfie be eduonu ni na ye papa ato ne bo ase aye hwehwemu bebre ewo nhaban mamu se ye hwe ono ankasa ne nkasafo ni a eya na omutwa ewo ho na otumi hu se enye nne na papa esi mu ne dae so ne botae ni na aye se nipa enye no krese Nyankopɔn emaye mfi kuma bi se yendi na yemfemfiri asase so na mmom no eye niama bi a yatwe ye ho afiri ho na ewiewie yensa nti obeye abodie mu nyansa pani mu hwehwemu ewon haban mamu ehu dia ekonipadua ni mu a etumi ma nipa etena se eche the friend evidence based plant medicine research papa yobi a se onya ade bi hu muaya onfa mba bonten nti yen a won nchen ne de yenim dia waye agudem na yenim die ne nyansa ahodo a papa abono tototo dia to ho ama yen se yen famra bonten yen famra adasa eyenumu a na kantanka herbal pharmaceuticals and research center efri a nimdie ne akwankyira hodo a ye papa enam ne nyamisu ne nyame ban ne hwehwemu ahodo a waye so no ode saa eduro nwaso efe no emulate herbal supplement yaba se da ye so edikan a mekan ho asem se enye se nipa bedi mfie kuma bi ansa na wawu no emfa saa ayaresa ne saa ayarehwe no emra na emfa medum nipa nti ubisa ya ye papa de ne nyansa ne nimdie no emu ni hwehwe bia baby a opim kodu ye no ewachiri pa.
All right, so emulate herbal supplement yedi hu nkomo a de ka ebono to fa no se eye immune system no mu adwuma na answer member dru no sukwa no ebia na obinim ye ka se immune system a eye dey woni pakwa ne pedua akwa no
se mediyen be ko bible mu kakra abra na Yesu ne nasuafo no nam no ka kire omo se obi nko ohodinfo fie enko nkoje fie no mboso age se wakekire ohodinfo a owo fie ho no ansa na otumi nya fie no mu kwan saa pepepe na ye nipadua no nso te asojafo a omo ye nipadua mu a omo boye ho ban free yare ho no eye ye immune system no se wo hwe nipadua no se de ete na Nyankopɔn ehihye ne se eno ankasa entumi nsa ne ho yare na entumi mbo ne ho ban enso na mmom no niama bi a ya na nipa yeye ene niama bi a yetwe ho free ho no etumi masa asojafo yi omo akode a wo se omutumi ede kutia yare no eba fom eba ne sa na yare bi a etwemu mfikire a ede wachi ebe ka fom nti ya kasa immune system a ye kire onipedua mu asojafo a omutumi boabo ho ban enkwam a wo mu ebo ho ban free yare ho no omo ne ye frɛ omo immune system se omo ahoɔden ba fom a yare bia edo beko ebiomo nso no ye wo de efre no NCDs I non communicable diseases I no no a free and lifestyle yankasa anamo bia yututu na brabum no edigija yen se wo hwe immune system ne niama nke wo se tumi ye de boa saa niama yin so esan se ye lifestyle no nso eya na achia kakra ni nti no eno nso tumi di nsunsuanso bone bebre ebre nti immune system de se ye kase ye ka ho asem a eya ade a ehuhia yie pa de ma odasani bia esan se adwuma a eye no eto sipe wodada setena enso ehu beka efise no na ebo ho ban
enti ede na be me nyina so se aduro yi ebe boa ye immune system no so akwan so na de be poti na ye
enti aduro emulate herbal supplement African tanker herbal pharmaceuticals so no said ya medi kan no over 20 years of research ena ababegu tuomu din sa no.
All right.
Papa timu pomu no oye se yenhye sa nkwamo edin na yare ntumi antena nipadua mu de edikan se yare bi mpo wo nipadua mu nso a etumi eyi efri ho se wo hwe edro ye si he ya ɛfa no deɛ mefrɛ no evidence based plant medicine research no sɛ yɛmfa mfa mfidie mu ɛmfa mampɔn ɛmfa yɛn ankasa yɛsua pɔn tech mu ɛmfa FDA nhwehwɛmu ahodoɔ bi a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛyɛ ne yɛde establish sɛ aduro yɛ si wei ɛyɛ safe ɛyɛ effective ɛyɛ efficacious no saa nkrataa ne nyinaa deɛ ɔba Kantanka Herbal Pharmaceuticals a yɛwɔ ɛma ne boro so yɛbɔ saa kawe nyinaa ɛde akyerɛ sɛ nimdeɛ a yɛ papa de baeɛ no ɛnyɛ me wɔfa se me nana se na mmom mobɛtumi de abɔdeɛ mu nyansapɛ ne ɛmu nhwehwɛmu nso atoto ho na afei adɔktafoɔ a sɛbe na nka ɔmo ne abibiduro ɛni twaka biara no ɔmo nso mu atumi anya saa adansedie ne sɛ mefa nhabanma no na meyɛ mu nhwehwɛmu a mɛtumi anya deɛ frɛ no bioactive compounds na ɛba bɛboa nipa no na ɔno nso yare a ɔde baeɛ no wɔtumi anya mu ayaresa nti sɛ wohwɛ yɛn dwuma a yɛdi ɛfa no yɛn off label use ne nneɛma ahodoɔ ɛyɛ no a ebie ni hɔnom a yɛbɛkyerɛ wo sɛ ɛyɛ wo sɛ wotie a ɔyɛ akɔna kɔtɔ emulate nanom daabi kwana o doctor nhwɛ kwana o doctor nyɛ mu nhwehwɛmu ma yɛhu ade cropot sin a ɛyɛ wo na afei yɛnkyerɛ kwan a emulate herbal supplement betumi afa so ɛde aboa wo
me dem betu you benefit na kato mo say aduro bɛgye wa atrema how many bottles of this ene be ye die mini pedua no ɛwɔ sɛ ɛyɛ ɛma me
medase nti sɛ wohwɛ aduro emulate herbal supplement a ne off label use baako ɛyɛ for hepatitis B na yɛn nyinaa yɛ papa minority leader ɛka ho asɛm ɛwɔ parliament no sɛ wofa hepatitis B yare na ɛyɛ virus aduro yi nso wohwɛ nhwehwɛmu a akɔ so a Professor Isaac Ayensu a wɔ Kia University ɛne ne team of competent researchers ɛyɛ wɔ aduro yi ho a wɔn kyerɛ yɛn sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ aduro no mu a etumi bua ɛwɔ saa kwan wɔ so yɛfrɛ no terpenoids saa terpenoids yi nneɛma bi a ɛwɔ mu a ɛyɛ bioactive compounds emu baako ɛyɛ antiviral properties anaa antiviral compounds nti adeɛ bi a ɛyɛ virus no aduro no tumi bua ɛkutia sɛ ɔfa yareɛ bi te sɛ hepatitis B a ɛyɛ virus na aduro no antiviral properties no ɛboa ɛma viral load ɛwɔ nipa ne nipadua mu a etumi ɛma ne honam akɔ ahodoɔ no ɛsɛe no etumi boa ɛdrop saa viral load no sɛ yɛbɛtumi nso ehu bottle dodo a wɔnom ɛma naboa wɔ agye sɛ wakɔ doctor hɔ wayɛ deɛ ɛfrɛ no LFT liver function test yɛ establish your viral load count no afei aduro ahodoɔ a doctor atrama no menjae nom fa emulate herbal supplement ɛka ho na ntumi mboa wo paa nti yɛwɔ cases ahodoɔ a yɛ document egu hɔ nkurɔfoɔ a ɔmo aba bɛfa yɛn nsɛm a ebi viral load count up to the tune of 66,000 nanso ɔbɛnum aduro emulate herbal supplement over a period no wobɛhu sɛ na viral load no ɛfɔmaa na ɛɛba aduro no san wɔ deɛ ɛfrɛ no hepatorestorative properties yɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔ liver ɛboa bɔ ho ban na ɛsan esiesie no nti sɛ ɛyɛ viral condition bi a na aba bɛhyia so including HIV kɔna doctor nhwɛw ɔmfa antiretroviral drugs ɛma wo fa aduro emulate herbal supplement ka ho na entumi emboa wo yie paa ɛsan sɛ aduro no yɛ for immune system support and general well-being ti yareɛ bia ɛhaw bia no wobɛtumi de aduro wei aka wabrɔfo duro ho ɛma no aboa wo ɛyɛ 100% organic a ɛni te sɛ nsuo sɛ hu black or brown particles wɔ mu a ɛyɛ essential oils ɛne water based compounds ɛna ɛdi afrasa no nti oils ne te ne ho a wobɛhu sɛ na ɛwɔ ani te sɛ brown or black particles ɛma ɔyɛ mo nhyɛw ne nyinaa ka aduro no esu ho ɛyɛ 100% organic preservative bi anim additive bi anim.
Alright, so say na mo advice say obi any mo duro bi dada prescribed for him or her obenum we na later wanom no anaso betuma no nyina abom anase onom no a ebia an hour time 2 hours later say to da mo advice no say na we retie
nti oba Kantanka Herbal Pharmaceuticals a yɛfrɛ bibi integrative medicine a ewiase batan ku WHO pushi yɛkyerɛ sɛ ofa abibiduro a yɛayɛ mu nhwehwɛmu yie a utumi de ka abrɔfoduro ho ɛma ne yie nti sɛ ofa aduro emulate herbal supplement a sɛbe enkyira abrɔfoduro wa abrɔfoduro ahodo a doctor atrama for hypertension for diabetes no pacho sofa fa aduro emulate herbal supplement ɛka ho ɛwɔ donhwere ba ko ntem 1 hour na emboa nti wadi die wi a wafa hypertension aduro no obetwen 1 hour na afi wafa immediate herbal supplement enso de aka ho esign drug to drug interaction nti na etumi aboa aduro no enchiri hwe won a wontumi ennom aduro we bi eye ematan a omoma omanufo mapemfo ene mofro mundi mfie dumienu se wi sa ekuo miensa ifima especially the elderly inso tutu yaposo mu eyemre mpacho ma onsanka aduro immediate herbal supplement ibina entumi mboa pa anti 3 tablespoons 3 times daily after meals for adults abra wafa wabrofodro ewie watwen don hwere baako na odi we nso aka ho se wuni abrofodro bia nso a no ma odidi wie ya obetumi de immediate herbal supplement no so a title emana boa pa
0535112873 0535112873 this is the number to call na mebacho nkomo ye wia ebia wo wasembusa bi ana se na wo spede se obenya obetiri bia wa ante a ofra empanifo no ebeje oso na ye be sore no obebuza se aduro bai ena da ho se yare be na da ho se ewu obia wo kono duro amana tu ase dia ma
okay nti de di kan no me sha ase me kan immune system
ni papa bi aduro bi o de ba fiam se yare be 1000
immune system asem na ye kan dipe bia nso no owo immune system ewo ni mu de kan ye say emma immulate enye substitute for conditioner doctor a diagnose atso ehun aduru amount no dabi said ye kan no ye practice integrative medicine ye kyeresa abrofoduro ne bibiduro betumi anante ema na yeyi enti mako hospital doctor aka kyerɛ me sɛ me wɔ hypertension doctor ama me hypertension aduro mpacho men ka sɛ me jai me hypertension nduro na gu hɔ ɛfa immulate nko adabi ade a ma aduro we sign dasron kokra ye sɛ anka side effects abrofoduro ne de be ma no aduro we bebuo yi side effects na fi hɔ no
okay
a sign by active compounds are ne organic nature ni ntino aduro no tumi buo yi side effects ni fi hɔ a sign bo oni pedua no ehun ban enti se wakọ yesi me HIV yesi me hepatitis B yesi me diabetes yesi me arthritis mpacho de menja wa brofoduro ne nom sa wo faka immulate ho no ebedu brebi wan kasa ogun se wasan siwu dadamu na ho ayedin yie pa enti immulate herbal supplement de yare bia utumi e de ka ho
na just enkomo ayedi na nsen yare ba akọ ye common wo young guys no eno nka ho broken heart ase won ka ho
Debbie, and your broken hearted.
Oh, okay. Now, Matessa must want to Debbie ma health facilities, hospitals are a war Krumhanum. Tell me about it.
So, if I do immediate herbal supplements, Abra, ye papa, honorable Afenyo Markins, a can wasem our parliament. Ye needed Jumabibri, in February, ni, or foundation be a bo hepatitis B, who the rule, na a bois. Sebe on a woni bi enso emu ayarehwe ene ayaresam enti yene no edi nkomo yene no edi kasubomu a yedi immediate herbal supplement emma na doctor for mo nso mo die treatments data na doctor for ne dia brain sisi a ne kyerese edro immediate herbal supplement omo de ka omunuru ahodo omo di dwuma no ho a nipa no ho to ne ntem na viral loads nso afa edu baby crowd detect crampo a nhunu enti enum nti yebo akora mane se edro de aba no edwuma eyeni ema no so ye ne se saade a yentirem herbal facilities hospitals clinics ahodo a ebepese omo de immediate herbal supplement ebedi dwuma na magana fo a papa akoma eda omo ho no omo nso omo nsa ka bi no yema omo special discounts yema omo special packages said the akwa abontin a we ba akwa 150 no yemfa mra form kra ema sa facilities we na magana for dodo na etumi enya aduro ni bi na etumi aboɔ mo enti na ya ba bedu osei kromidie na ye tonsa e de afre hospitals clinics herbal facilities medical centers ahodo a ɛwa ha a e de aduro di dwuma se wani gye ho se wo de aduro immediate herbal supplement ebedi dwuma we de atadwe what de enne me number ebe tudwa se ye wi a frɛyin na yendi inhyemu na yentumi ema won sanka sa special packages bi for hospitals ne facilities enkoa sadia ebeya nipa hodo a epa ayarehwa ayaresa ene ayarehwe no nso ensa ebetumi aka bi abra omo emboka sadia ewo sanka omo bono no enti number no 0546
0546
10
74
77 0546 10 74 so send me WhatsApp message ofra ye bedi nkomo afa sa special packages hu ye number ye twegu screen so no so ofra eno nso ye beje wo so na afi ya hwe kwan ya betumi afa so ene edi dwuma ema no aboa wo payi
minim se bibi wa beka twato na minyam kwan
ye beka edi twato eyese ebre mu a ensuo eyi ne ti a ewiem ayekusu yi se wo hwe ye phones ahodo a yekura videos ni ade etwegu ensuo twifi edi free enkrofo efiefie mu ede ba ye mountain so nti ebre mu hwe wadidie yi hwe onum yi na afeyi nso bo ho ban kane efiri yare ho efise yare da ho ya entwen se yare bi emra mbesoe wo so ansa na wape eduro echi akwan ma wonsanka eduro immediate herbal supplement na embo ho ban po kane ansa na yare bi aba besoe wo so nti ebre mu de ahobambo nsem na yede maganafo se obi ahwe ne ho so yi ma wonsanka eduro immediate herbal supplement bi na entumi ndi wakegina mu pa.
Thank you very much. For emulate herbal supplement way free kantanka ira yena na ye papa ibibia kantanka de adum ye se okono se de bia fuku mutaka ne wo na oyeje achi ne yekinkan wudinim intina japade no unya be inti ne wo na oye no de ode ma wo a wo de ewo mu ne aduru esiwe eno na obetumi anya inti no kode ko pedo ni bito na yare de mi hu yanka de sa wo nyare kura betima no maduru na ntwe ma yare ni mebo wansa tisina medamase why ye be sign edi enkomo ebio 10 minutes after 8 be bato foku ni asomomra na monfa nkofo birthday wishes mra quick one mu wie ya na yema semens for emra emeto aso na yeni nkomo. Who are those celebrating their birthdays today? And the 8th of July 8/08/07/2026 birthday wishes no kwa emra sisi sharp oyeka montos mami na no be the birthday o say
Mr. Peter Bano.
Yes. Mr. Peter Bano.
That's what try there ewo kumawura so DHHS.
Yes.
Mr.
Akom.
I don't pay Mr. Akoma.
Honorable Akom.
And I say
so
happy birthday. Now so that the music, drinks, and food don't buy a party.
Yes.
You.
When so Mr. Ike wait can I know Mercury, Radio Mercury, I baby new Mercury. Na say dear or SIC
Radio Mercury. Na mo say prophet one ne admit you say.
Yeah papa no
papa no so free.
Yeah papa.
I don't know.
Papa so free. Yeah papa no. Enti boss happy birthday to you. Yankupo twedi amponka ho pa.
We so Miss Jennifer Abena Basa.
Abena Basa mo.
Okay you. It's Merlin. Ayere ni e. Ibas manas na de wa trouble. Eti ukuru Merlin. I say on my happy birthday. It's Anna
when so youth praise na yaka ho asɛm ano yɛsrɛ mo nyame yɛ adom Sunday ya
my birthday wishes na
okay na nti nyame yɛ adom Sunday anwummerɛ na no nine ni ahyɛ aseɛ na nti mu nyinaa mo mmra yɛ papa Reverend Anthony Tufo to safrɛ mo sɛ minister Kwesi Jesi ana eba Kwaku Jesi minister Kwaku Jesi na eba o wono ana banti obia mra abua kwa makro na Assemblies of God mumra meta ya chi na dwumadie no nya kama
yo enti ebi wa ha
number 3 no so da hontia na de no ma ye
oh better me like that no na ma o eti arope oye de na hye o sha atade red mr na na de nyesa de na
ana number 3 no so ni
munya birthday wishes no
ma we abeto so ntie nyem free opreko abusiafo number 3 atuma be ja southfo nyame ya adoma memende be ya mokwa akoto a second vice chairman no number 3 na mo de team ho Oheneba na Asiedu kanyan na mo de team ho ono Yehoafo anase sofo mo junction ho ape ngleka ho ne yakoyanim
yanko ne wa metwa so
my birthday wishes no
esayo
was yanko no me
eti esayo
ebi akam
ebi esa oye de also what in the TV home very
oye asem papa bia ya teni se oye de na oseba ana anko
me ama boseba e wo boseba
na fa wrong way
me ba cho monso nko monfa semens for emreme I'll do Oye's birthday wish later on. Me cho Bilia bra na onko fe odi omochi a. Mama Again Emra me am birthday wish later. Semens Vita Again Machi.
Yeah, very much fefe.
That is saying.
Nyame adom pacha na say.
Great. Mami ti wanna pay.
Medasi. Yema yahwefo ne yetiefo nyina akwa baabi o. Enfambra Pemsign Herbal Company Limited yen na yede edupa agan no aba adwaman so a yatena si ye ba bedi ho komayera Dr. James Amoa ese bebia wo hwe na wotie ye free bia ye misa osawompom eto sei na said ye wo hwe wo TV ne so no Pemsign Herbal Company a range of products no nyame aya dom yera James Samoa nyame nam ne hunu wo so atere mu asese agan mala mes no aba bedru na afi agan blood tonic no ewo ho na agan prokese garlic mixture ni nyina eye nupa yera James Samoa de atere mu odi abeka ho ani nyina ba beboa ama ni padua ni ye kasa bibidro ma papa de a yemfa no bina ne hahamanken kambom enye dressa bibifuo ya de a yera James Amoa na sisi ane de ya agan no eto sen no na ye call pharmacy shop ne herbal shop e ben ye na ye kwakoto bi na yanom sade wuni mu no a ya agan no a de eto sen no a na ekọ usisi ni mu no na afa usisi mu kuro no a beja wo so no ade bia na nipadua no hunu amane ewo mu no etu sisimu kura se sisimu yawo de afiri ho de amawo enti se wutie me se wo hyeme na adaroma sisi yade na aba nipadua no so a ye maame dwomfo ma na eso de ahomache ekodwa so ko bre ye ba be duru fie nwumre no na ye sisi ye te se ye ja na fe nipadua no ba bia tutu ye ne mema no a ye nyina ye bra mema so dodo no a sisi yade abeja wo mo so no ye nyina ye ko pharmacy shop ne herbal shop e ben ye na ekwa kwaje agai herbal mixture ene capsules no ensuo ene topaye edo na ye ma ne mema nyina na ye no ma amanatu ye sisimu kro ye sisimu yaw asekra ede efro me pa chow edo no to wie ya eya na wa frey enti na de bi e ka cho no frey a na wa ka che se do no kwa kotobi waka wo ha na kire yen na ye se kire kwan abafa so a obenom edo ne numbers no and the good TV no eso no utie e wo radio 0241604702 05008888 0500888890 and 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 Oto adredi wie ya na wa freda ho komo bia yene wo edi sesisia de wo ho abema edo mema yetofom obehuna adabridwo ebo aba na de bia da ne abufuo na no yire ene wadodofo ne ntam no na de bia menteme ho ase entokwa nketenkete uhuhu ni nyina eya wo mema ye no atofom ne ntia wo bema no akasa no self confidence nyina obehuna ayira enam sa wo mema ye atofom no eye wo fault esisi yade no ene edede mu a amamre ye abaye si bi kura de de ada ne sesagum ena ayira to di otumi ya de ne ponka ne ho na tumi ama ne muso asori akoye adwuma no yase de ne de tumi so de kura hu ne moba asori ama no ene obehu ahwetere sam 2 minutes ni ato ni sesia no de akwa kogo me pa chobe ma fefa wutie me kope agan herbal mixture and capsules ni bi edro wei ene kuta properties ani peduane hia ekwa Kenya wuntini no we nya aphrodisiac na sabe onom ya na mo na o ade ni peja da bi agan ne de entesa eye dubna ne hahama ena Dr. James Amua akeka bom ede aye adro ya onom a na ekwa yi ekuro no aba osisimu no a ama o mema ye no atofom a ama de bia edi ebufuo ene afe umema ye no ade bia opeja ni mu a no de akwakoguo no ebetu ase akra ede ama obeye strong obegina wo na so se bema na won so breni dru bia watumi adu mensem no eya gane pe ene adura se wodwaman so wo no ma ebeboa eku sisimukro na afama omema ye ebeyi ntini ni wati ase na entine tue entini so na de ani gie atena efi honom enti se wotie me na wo ye bema na se ye mre ye nko na abade a ene agan hebo me shane capsules no ena me pa cho me kanfo ede ama ko form shop le hebo shop ben wo ne kope bi ne to na frey o frey ya de brotherhood code de be ka ho a eno bedi wakagina mu aboa ebi kura anuane bo okura wodi a enwo ema nipadua na munyo eno to frey sa no a ye no bedi nkomo ebisa wa cheche oni ma obedi kwaya wodo abefa so ade be ka ho a ebe boa ama gan no a wo no se de ndi tie no obeto se na afi wa de na o mema ye no enso SCP na asisa me pacho nye mema kwa na enom ti manyina yenso ema na ye kase mema na san na ema na sere enso ma na ya na enso your problems pa ema bebre no a na ya tinka atiko ye feelings nyina ajira enti bema na no magan na oboto agya na ode ba no ode bebo so aba hwan style se wo wiase nyina bema ne be yenso so oba no enam se watinka feelings ni hwanti no onti de bia me pacho okwakoje agan herbal mixture ene capsules no ensuo ne to pa na wa friend number no ene bebo am oba watinka no atiko de friend say low libido no Asiedu kra obete de be ma ne to agyan no de ba na so de ehia no na manage atena fie ho na manage atena wade anim na de bia to kwa ketenkete ni nyina eto etwa oba ofichi komo ma ne hunu nyina be hwe so siesie e de ama enti me ma no amutie ya mo hokafo omukwa ficha no omuhunu amane mo mama ya no omukwa ficha no omuhunu amane no ye to agan ni bi fa mo na ye nyina ye no na mo ye na entu ya wase emfri ni pedua me pa cho ye so to ya frey 0241 604 702 050088 8830 050088 8890 and 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 obisi abrono ma media na me chika se ene ya na mete ya wo me pa cho wa chika se wa chi bramo no ya na ene ya na wo tise kuro abamu anu nti nam so a wo kodo anwumra jesa wo to wo mpa so na wada obi a chika se ya wo nti wo na ma no wo kwa afanfa wa chi bramo no wankasa wo so ni mobility kra ya asem oni padua na chi mu a e ya gan herbal mixture ne capsules no e to se na akwa chika se nim na akwa kotu ya na se kra e de afi ho e de amount me pa cho mema no amoso mujunso twa ma ne huna ba mu a eno nti mo koda mo sorry press nine prenum jonso ansa na ade ache jonso na ho mobo no eba no just a bank kete just o kan sisi so chem ansa na jonso no aba o te say yaw ewo ma eye agan herbal mixture ene capsules na wo kwakoto pemsan adupa no ene beboa na asiesie ojonso twa na be yi kuro ne ama ne hunu ne wo ni nyina e de afi wa ma won so ojonso twa ne ma dwo ukoda abeda na ho a won so rempe bebre enyon so me ba cho immune system no na da fo mo a koto agan ne no me mama na ye strong na afi akwati anya do diabetes stroke kidney ene liver problems ti nyina e be to asie e de ama eye numra ne hahama ene e de aye ena na obi kasa dro ba ko etimi sa ya de bebrebe pa cho an se wo ya kan ni na oje bibidro dia ye nubna ene ye hahama no wankasa wonim sampa etumi tu yade ase ena ye ragem samu akeka boma ode aye agan ya ye nom amana tu yade wase kra e de afri ni pedua ni eti agan ne de na dwuma ya ene se yi yawo afri ni pedua ni te fri tiri so koka ona ase ba bia wote ya wo ni pedua ni mu bia ko pharmacy shop na herbal shop ebe wo na koto agan utowi ana wa frɛ na komo bia ye ne wo ede me patcho se koko pa na wo so na akɔ ba bi so na akɔkɔ mo pie betete wo mogya pramo so ba wakɔ afikyira me patcho koto agan ni bi na enom ene beboa na etu koko na se kra sa asenhyene na wo ho no a okɔ ba bi so na akɔkɔ bo apia ba na mogya pramo no agan ni betu ase kra ede ama e wo sa kwan no eso me patcho ye ma ne mema nyina na ye kɔ pharmacy shop na herbal shop na ye koto agan herbal me hyai bi na yanom enso ne to pa ye hyane so ma me ebi enkoja bi edrodo ya topiti Ghana ha de herbal shop de pharmacy shop abebo arabia ebi wo hokɔ de ebe wo hono no anya bi akɔde to aso no obenya bi PFA pharmacy e Waterford New Road Junction Colina Keba e wo Ashtown Sanso and have me enso e wo Asafo Freddy Mens Rock Pillar KO e no mo wo magye agan no pai bi wo ho a wo kɔ adodo opepia ne bako omo benya e de amount Rock Pillar Heba enso e wo KO Accra we Past Ventures or Kanshi Drug Lane okɔ abenya agan yi bi na wato hambo mada wa shia mai pena heba o Cape Coast Jafeba e wo Mankasim akobam heba won kokɔ e na ja heba so e wo goso nya hanko aga na ha de sire bika ka kye wo no e wo ba bia ti wo frɛ a wo ka ba bia wo a ne a cho ba bia ben wo na wakɔ akɔgye agan heba mixture ene capsules pimsan heba ye do pay bi na wo so to me ano ye numbers no e 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 0500 88 88 90 0500 88 8830 and 0244 718 557 0244 718 557 Pacho Shannon Suma yes a Pimsan Heba Yane Hospital Bia affiliated Sapepe and after so your Pimsan Heba Hospital no gusua ye do wuduma enche bia ebeba bonten ama ahwefo ne tie fo panyina yen so yakɔ na yetumi aba bedu dwuma se sia ne de Pimsan range of products no egu TV ne so no and wo ha wo pharmacy shop and herbal shop na wakɔ akoto Pimsan herbal product they can say agan herbal mixture any capsules na can say agan baby I will be an waje so say eto say
right bosha mame na me homre na me ba minianu mo ejo
na so din ka bo mu ba no ewie pa nti e be chi obi a e be chi asanteman e be chi Ghana man no anso so na nyame ya aduma ye yi oba hima oba na asanteman akunya so amaye wo ma no akachi ho nti ye mani trim kwa ma me ya ka bia ni se ho hihye ni ba lebeti from Nigeria ti nura ni be si ye no ni se yo mani nyina ni masem ya asanteman ni masem ti ye chia obi bia ohwe ye chia chama Wontumi ye chia party executives all levels polling station constituency region and national or other party workers ya mo MPP misabe na menche me nwa sharp na me kan che se ne de no so na me yadum na ye wie we ni wie ana che se ya ties mu a ne sa na me din posters ni be call on now the reception no out me say ye na no bi akoma so kwanta de do so de akọ me de we say kuma udi akọ bibia ye de ko nti wo hwe se de posters no nkofo hwe a wo ya admire ni nwa sharp no me say obey adwuma nso so betimi aye nyese bia wontimi nye.
The first assignment will be to come to Atwemango Beja South
for training.
No be training ama your polling station communication officers ni nyina.
And the training the baby power Oheneba.
If we say na no me koye na me no mu di nkomo se Atwemango Beja South was 64 communities.
Okay.
Na arose say eya kwese ye party no. Ye no wo toase. Nkawe aferi mem sepase ebuakwa menhia asenema so mekru nti party no enam ekwan ho ndu na wo kwan ho nti omomo rewre mu no yenko ho nti constituency amampani kofo firi maba sina can you believe say fankamawe ufrin carrier station wo ko fankamawe a be 20-25 minutes drive no do ho it ni actually kra but na fankama yo moto aba na MPP nya 3 kra omurewura fiam kukusa se hwanom ne to aba ma MPP Atwemango Beja South ni nyina ne se yenko ho nti omu fi se omuso nkan ho
sa
nti se die ma yese every single community ye to aba na any 1 year na at least yenko baby atu engaging everybody na the year no hanom 2020 ma part ni nyina no ekoibu Atwemango Beja nti menie uku ene ye communication officer ne be kan bom equalizer or sorry as organizer
Yeah.
then I would take it on my own. I made a booklet of every single project we did in all the 64 communities.
Yeah,
Blue book. Now ya che at the polling station for no
communicators.
Nti shops of one nemu a few and sorry a jumuno omudi hun komono na book no eka ho ti krum ha ade we ye so that we can maximize our vote. Now political communication we will communicate to the understanding of the people of Atwemango Beja South and the senior shak we are nam the number nti and the permit the first consensus you be raho akoye training about communication officers our police station be Atwemango Beja South.
Yes we need to when I'm say critical issue.
Yes now I am going to do
last elections no we shall be am say mo ntima mo ne ma ho dawuro.
Yeah.
And you come many times say be decentralized communication. Na ya needs assessment wo constituency be many strategies no na dey be adwuma say constituency be any dynamics. And this all fan say ya better TV so enti bia ye kasa obi atia obekọ search from prison kro ho be 165 no 5 na light ho. And this ye na office where we are
radio ni TV
na the whole so cosmopolitan I mean can say in terms of language ni ethnicity no ukofa obi a say ebia we communications officer bi o ye dwuma kese wo constituency ba obekọ na bi ka dagwan wonte dagare wonte ntini nyina ye be hand pick bi mu a o me influential o nim kasa ye do mo be bat team no there is going to be a teamwork. I prefer teamwork than individual because when your teamwork comes with diverse say what is a knowledge how be how do you be team and also a call from say okay no na ya ngo voice MPP there mo man krase and this for ba but ya ye dwuma sometimes won nam na hu akwan ye projects we are ye so now makoda na ni kra keka won sem say yenta hope say we dey me no shake dwuma kese a dana no so ba ye nyina be support no we are going to work with a team with diverse background of professionals how be expertise be a wo be a wo field be a no ye de beba obu ho background wo ye accounting wo ye finance ya e do issues wa babonte na yes areas na wa ba na the input wa ba ni aye PowerPoint ni jama na ya ko deliver so the dynamic as the lawyers the woman ye good presentation the woman to make sure written addresses ni na be but who are the man so on kan so we identify all these challenges and I'm hoping say me with experience and the background of free ban will be a good place here or Baba Fitting. You have money to I hope so.
Saturday, Sunday,
yo, come on. Edika, I mean, I was say, for Atwemango constituencies,
yeah,
me posters no summary drubebia I'm say only 12 constituencies nam posters enkoye and cry no I Ashanti region and cry remove be say 5 ebeko ene
okay
na aka 7 no ahafo eye tepa na adijama ana mankanso 3 no ana fe 4 na eye straight from Akomadan to Offenso to Boamai and then to Okodie. So 7 no and aka vampires ka by best Sunday and during the energy and Kobebia. Come on, very, very important because posters no a kasapa posters ne kasa and maybe the announce and then come from FE G pack for G pack for print out no a come up G it be an free name communication no yeni kan mo party na baso se ahode kese nyina no na party no reforms no de ababehye Ashanti region kwaye kwakunya communicators almost 8,000 and so what free best 192 na de ko 8,000 na sa dudu we will say o ma o mon titiye dia komna se ne na je akwaye dudu wura enti minim the headquarters for eka and minim the regions so eka nemum konwana me metra so ne de kwamna priority number 1 if otherwise it doesn't make sense. So our funny public pray as communicators polling station electoral area constituencies and a region omo eba radio TV omo ye social media omo ye house to house mo any de keka ho nyina no komra na se wo so mo ntete dia so ntete ne de madwe me say from time where you be national elections kono bia no region de iwie ya yentwen national for no kra ne ahase atrase kan ye tripam ho ye ntotoye ahwe kwan ya be fa so asantete ne de be ko it should be number 1 said ye be ya every January 2027 all the way to December 2028 no sa full 2 years no you be hunu say yama entity a afei babia wo be wura bia e wo manfo a omo kasama party kwama de toso mi no ene say we enema ya ye no constituencies ho no eto nchen a ye no de we need to account to the people the yaye but beyond that no as I see a team side chirimu because we are going to win election 2028 kese pa e wo nema policies mi enu a headed towards the constituencies.
The constituencies.
Dr. Baumia, can policies in me, no. As I see a dear and you near to know. Nititru the constituency based budget framework. Say a conhumasika or minor a day bo. Dr. Baumia, Baba, 2 the horses here now, because in idea go, I could go, bola so. Odi koku bim na wode foforo nko na ba brand new na foforo na wode ba kwam na wode ba ma constituencies ye mpesuaso mpuntu and they say no constituency communication officers and a electoral area communication officers and polling station communication officers no we have to form a constituency communication team communication officer no or constituency one on na obey lead this team no and say the come na wo susu na ba na panie bia ya ye ho records eda ho but the esa ba biem no and so this your team can many wura manfo etrimu because that is precisely what Dr. Mahmoud Abia eka so come me constituency to talk on mind be possible say your ongoing agenda 111 e wo ho na emom no ye mpanimfo ne yaman hene miensa ne ye be form what is called constituency development council. Na council no ana determine impuntu juma ese ba constituency ho ni nyina na afi yahyehyɛ de he na esi ehia ne kane ansa na de ehia ba sana de ehia ba sana de ehia ba sana de ehia ba enti akonhoma sika no sɛ Dr. Umudo omia wene na ye boy akonhoma sika sɛ nsuta kwa ma beposo mo de 1 billion cedis a yenim de yede kwakwakoye na nya aban no so ana watena nkran ana wono waye susu ye se oh wo mo de ya madwen ye me se we na beboa wo dabi we de moa ana mo atasesa ne manyina banyansafo woni mo ahemfo ne mo mpanimfo ne bia party na lead sa ankomo ne nyina ana ya nyina endi ye de command ye de konkran na ye ready budget no ye ka se Stakwa ama beposo 1 billion and eko ho aban no finance minister na be kire potin sa 1 billion eko
ade de kwakoyi
eko project A, project B, project C, project D etoto aso sa akọ yenu nti no contractor nso wo be ye sa anwuma no contractor no ye be fa na free Stakwa ama beposo ye mpebie ye ni bia esese ye create bie no oye adwuma no se wo firi na oye adwuma no so wantimi anye ne yira ye no nyina na te ho yes
na Daniel Teko is here pretty soon Razak eba be kan ho na yedi enkomo na me me read it through quickly this petition. Now it is quite lengthy, but maybe has met me I read it quicker, 2 pages. It is a petition against the allocation of eligible voters to Manchester chapter, signed by Chairman Louis Mensah, chapter chairman, Manchester NPP UK. Na minim say other chapters no so bebrebe prepare themselves they will petition the National Party. Na no kra say mani nsa obia. Papa as abrante o mfe no Edmond Seche na ote MPP UK ho no. Se party for di agura o de alanchematen sem no ebegu party no MPP UK ho. There are few people in the party umalanchematen sem no and omudi ahisem ene sem hurubi at UK ho no mo a they want to bring the party down. By the way they are doing it, why am nye wani a unhunu. And my very big brother, unfortunately, I have to say this. The branch secretary today is another person. He's a big brother. I respect him. I love him. I like him. But the way he is conducting himself from the very day Umutu Abamani Bio as branch secretary and then the preferred candidate for branch chairman Enya. Issues are what created our branch in. And it was so clear that you can even say or abandon branch in the crowd. And so the assistant has to take over. Me at a point in time, I know of a cake crying and say, and never be or my assistant secretary. But later on, I came to understand why he was doing that. And then the upcoming elections, no, Uber court chapter meeting, the Aroho. And I asked myself, said, no, bet me demonstrate this. So the branch not trust a idea giant ama pro alanchematin kofobi at take it over. Your branch, you know, Ombegu party no. MPP UK. And I'm saying this in all honesty. So Oman show here. MPP UK no will not be the premier branch that we knew. Build that. Now, Mompe Chairman Louis Mensamame. So this is the petition. I want to read everything. So, meaning say chapter chairpersons. No more chapters, about 20 active chapters, near about 21 or 22 or so. About 15 of them. Some of them might not talk, but they will virtually abandon the party because of this. And Yama El Koso El Honam. Also, I write to formally petition the branch executive committee regarding the recent allocation of eligible voters to Manchester chapter for the upcoming elections. Manchester chapter has been allocated only 60 eligible votes, despite having recorded 95 votes in the last election. This reduction is deeply concerning, unjustifiable, and appears inconsistent with the chapter's actual growth, meeting records, membership activity, and financial compliance. Since 2022, Manchester chapter has held multiple properly organized general meetings with recorded attendance including 45, 70, 65, 55, 87, 73, 63, 69, 74, 66, and 80 members across different meetings. The chapter has also held strategic discussions on membership drive, welfare, dues payment, youth mobilization, biometric registration, and chapter development. These records clearly show that Manchester chapter has remained active, organized, and growing. It is therefore difficult to understand why Manchester, which previously had 95 votes, has now been reduced to 60 votes, especially when all corresponding monies and dues connected to our membership have been paid. We are further concerned by the apparent inconsistency in the treatment of chapters. For example, Bristol chapter, which had around 30 votes in 2022, has now been awarded 47 votes, despite it being common knowledge that the chapter had no regular meetings within a 2-year period. Manchester, by contrast, has maintained consistent meetings, mobilization, and membership growth from 2022 to date. This creates the appearance of clear bias against Manchester chapter, the reduction of Manchester's vote allocation, while other chapters with weaker activity records appear to have increased allocations, raising serious questions about fairness, transparency, and the bias upon which the eligible votes were calculated. We therefore respectfully demand the following: a full explanation of the formula, criteria, and records used to allocate Manchester chapter only 60 votes, a review of Manchester's allocation considering its previous 95 vote meeting attendance records, membership growth, and payment made. 3. Disclosure of data used for all chapter vote allocation to ensure fairness and consistency. 4. Immediate correction of Manchester chapter's eligible vote allocation if the reduction cannot be justified by clear evidence. A written response from the branch executive committee before the final voters register is confirmed. Manchester chapter believes in fairness, transparency, and due process. However, we cannot accept a situation where an active and growth chapter is penalized without explanation, while other chapters appear to benefit despite weaker activity records. We therefore urge the branch executive committee to treat this petition with the seriousness it deserves and take immediate steps to correct what appears to be an unfair and biased allocation against Manchester chapter. Signed, Chairman Louis Mensah. Okay, get Chairman Louis Mensah for me quickly. na menino eni enkomo na minim say about 12 or so chapters are also preparing themselves. Say they will petition the National Party if the branch executive committee fails to act on it. No, no. Brother, good morning.
Good morning.
Apom to say. All right. Saturday October.
Saturday October. And Mejidi say Obia Boabo na ho. Me say one or two issues. We are, I think, 2 constituencies in Ashanti region. And opinion so me one lawyer been so Facebook no claim say Asante Achim South or something my into about hono. There are a packet of issues, but Mejidi say generally no, the party has conducted itself very well. Almost about one so aspirants and ankasa any delegates in ankasa. Mejidi said do a conduct omuye enna hiforia na ewom no enaba enna eyem nwa kakra said a man for any edi election echi said a man for any abre across the country enye your friend is saying one region across the country me who say obabi kofa nomination form to contest secretary e voter region now fair fanfare na edi echi
yeah so
fanfare na edi echi I was surprised because we be a parliamentary promise. Voter region was have videos in Bear Mensa and 9. Likewise, northern region and some part of western region near that day. And I also share the protest now about said a party for near Bre. Me share one of the videos. You got 2 polling stations about now incumbent in Elusia. The entire township, say Takwa also. Omuti see your friends you groom. Normal budget so say omutu executive. And no HM say the party is really reorganizing. And many ages so far, maybe a process in our could do any or more muka say your friend is saying your Monsha Banosunina. Eka, or about Sabi, Obia party, but we have friends. We have friends and we have family members. So we wish them well. We are hoping and praying that our friends, our family members, people that we are closer to, they will have an opportunity to serve the party. And Mr. Sred delegates in the say. So be Bejina with him. So you're MP. I'm repeating it. So you're MP. Nessa one because and punch or not the walk and you answer many way into me juma. Many way into me juma. Bisano so or your wine. Sabi or no MP no or your one or no bin to me juma. Party no a yen idea. The fact that when you are Quenya about Bejina your friends and a leading party in our parliament in that interest or so nipa winning the Betima ye juma nipa winning into me juma. It is na message delegates in say. Omune aspirants in active constituency or more than said Omune MP active. Omuni mubia strength. Omuni mubia holding. Omunim do betima serve party no omunim nipa e betima ginedi e wo party no mama na ye omunim nipa ye ntimi ginedi we are kromfo community no obi anim we obi a onka no kra obi anim se community no onka no kra enti mema MPB anase panyin bi e be hye obi echi no onka ntre wo say your friends and see one of the things are me here vetting our public I wanted the community to understand the process and I wanted the community to know the people who are seeking to your friend is saying lead them our party I wanted the community party for no more mantemuno ombetiase no mo nipa omupeso ombedi omoso no omusu eno omoban ene kwanya ombetima fa so no omodi omoso na party na di ya adi nkonim not necessarily say but I wanted the community to understand the process no more. This is the community fund muna munim delegates muna munim aspirant no muna munim musuban chairman no watena so your friend is saying 20 years no that's wo subo pa no to organize party ni na oya asundwe ni a wo man nto aso that idea of say obi atena so ache ye man nko watena so ache ye man nko the basis is watena so ache there's no any other basis yes so enye na fi akonya ye watena so ache ye man nko obo nso obi agiaginam o nso so nya wona wo contest no nti wo giaginam ayede
na wo delegate na omo bia beka che so bia tena so ache ntie ma ne nko no a wan kase adwuma no ontumi nye no so also betena so ache o
me
nti echina no that's 4 years beka che so waba kakra wo so ko
may address delegates last week Friday or so.
It's about effectiveness the obetima ye adwuma no obi wo ho a waba 1 tempe ba mo hwere mo dem ba wo so mpam no obi wo ho a waba 3 times ba mo hwere mo dem ba wo so ma ne tena ho
may address delegates last week or baby Teko, is it Thursday or Friday? And now, me whom delegates maybe. When me babe consensus officer 2013 no more delegates. Me babe consensus officer 2013. No more delegates. Our party no more. Be 10 years before say me ba. And I say be yeah because no more delegates since. Chama for two. No more delegates. Meka se omo da so ye delegates so ntimi bisa am se me beto mo me ko mo da so ti wono mo so obi ache nti wonko mo so am ka se obi nko no mo ma che asem de nipa na ye ka se wache no mo da da no mo fie japade mo te so mo bese mo betu ni mo obi o te so o serve wiye no obi abai na nam nchen convince wo se tu no na wo tu and again ye wo begunu anase ye omrante anase ye party fo a omunye consensus executive but omunne omusuban oma demonstrate beyond reasonable omude omo life at all the ama party throughout sandi pa ne ba hweniye ne man opportunity to come and serve the party man opportunity to come and serve the party to me the strength na mesre delegation ana mesre once again on ba mesre MPC ni bia ebi mu wo ho maye ne chinchinchina chen obi wo be frɛ other aspirant no ne na kasa boko no ate na se no step down very respectful one ebu obi wo MP ne tie si constituency ni no onam gidi o ye campaign o say amanfo di gidi o say ama o tue sika se bi nko no nko ne prime scrum ko di be boa no onumum sing or they say amanfo onam house to house or say amanfo to what ends because who we are nipa no da see a party how do you reconcile with that person nipa no your influential person how do you reconcile with that person tisere na mesere MP for we hold them in high esteem by due process na omunye father
ye party na kasa no etoda osha no busa ho say so do we learn
absolutely
because umpo say constituency bia be rem no it is divided between elipa 2 or 3 among those factions no MP otiso potential parliamentary candidate obetuma be 2 MP no constituency bi ho no ma those potential parliamentary candidates ubenya 2 baby go ho 3 baby ho a bia ba ko pa na fisa no ho den constituency bia me my constituency bi ho enti me my constituency me kwa election me ni nipa bia me fi say omuso aye adwuma they deserve the office na nam ba no kwan say ye to abani wi a who becomes the next parliamentary candidate emfa me ho whether a MP ne besa awene or renew wi a the whole party will rally behind her. The last election kwe na men support no
am MP oba
oba Shelly or renew wi no from my own money me ye t-shirt 1350 na koma no
hey
yes
wow
and me said that the onunu picture a different from picture party for the year t-shirt one cry and a yeah
so
that obi nya adwene when say party t-shirt makwaji bi deba the texture of the t-shirt go me was different from the party yeah
and so we are cooperating
fundraise no mu yeah I went to go and support what you say bamanya campaign no in fact party pick up the bar region ha no brand new ones and no 10 and the can buy metra na afia nche wo soro eno mu friend say pick up say na say 10 we atwemango be just out ka ho
you be and I know what you can do
and the message I sent her me na if you had number to testing say on friend na pick up neighbor is still on my phone but the prime minister man support no ya to abana wi atwam the ebebe yebeto whether commissioner to phone ebeba oba yenya will support him because he's the party's candidate. Yema mi Chelly Ewenia onto us we will support her. What you say? But anybody will hold ma the way almost support to candidate no. Ya we knew na ye dear man say and someone wa kano. Obetime dan the ketrema abe count the same tip for after the power be no.
That is the danger in it. That's the danger me.
And the opposition way enyamo ya mo yamu yishemo.
Unfortunately Oheneba almost struggle almost suffer almost esene MPs almost struggle almost suffer almost esene so be o na no mudi nkoma. You can see the kind of your friends and troubles are omukum. Made the Mr. Nyane say MP Madam MP and I say Mr. MP. The party force are ready to support you. Whoever becomes a regional or an as a constituency officer, we will support you. And she said, Mr. MPs in the say, such in China. We see only won't say, may cast and made the way example.
Sometimes Omukra and you move. Much different.
But you see, I'm telling you, a lot of them on my inside to HD phone.
Oh yes, I know so.
A lot of them
I know so.
HD phone. A lot of them and inside.
You see the way some of them are conducting themselves now. The next parliamentary premise, they be Oheneba and Komba Renia or Mumbre or Mumoka. But Umagasa Ashes and Nations, Ebe Muma Boka Mo, Elusu, Ubiba Reniba, Bessa Boka Abre. Was uncle war opportunity and Kubetimi and managing a ombre and Mokasa.
Let's be extremely careful. Kaka. Now you kwanya ebe faso we can marry or manage every year friends. Trouble be a baby because you're near any other. What me say? Some me na me the report eba constituency election am koye. I will expose myself in the anything. The report. No kwanya me faso me nya asundwie. E wo baby am koye. I'll put in some details that any can send but I'll put it in. No more. A kwanya ye faso edinya asunje se oko baby a asunje ni ho. You can easily get it when you want to get asunje. You can easily get it. Easily get it. Obia with interest. Or for example, me call in Suta Command before. So Suta Command before see. Former your friends say come for not to see you. Oheneba dance. Oh no free. Your friend is a take is upon free in Suta Command before so. The shark chebru be free in Suta Command before so. Obana hene free in Suta Command before so. Lawyer or say prempe.
Yeah, Kwabe say prempe.
Oh, free in Suta Command before so. Your friend is a in Suta Command before so. More am I hene mensa. Omo last two elections omo twe ni nyina ekọ court. Omo last two elections omo ko ni nyina ekọ court. Omo abo mayeye for police station election. Men can dada, men countro. I think if I'm not the first in Ashanti region, I'll be second. I will we abo. One till the day one. When you want to do it well, you will do it well. Where they make when you want to do it well, you do it well.
Tego.
Oheneba.
Right.
Party says.
You see, the other year me and say we do all this with the energy and the financial responsibilities of room. Meaning constituency be a Washington region Hanum parliamentary candidate no. How he spent the energy of the year campaign honomu or when as PCV no nasa be or kwa ye kra I just want to consensus executives no a chance abodi ni tua.
Wow.
I am saying this. Ashanti region ha. Basika will try in the primaries. What I say? A cow boy the party people the delegates thought they have gotten a financial demigod beer or over responding to all their financial problems. But you no I crippled. sika de bɛyɛ campaign kwa ne ayɛ den me say sika ɔde bɛyɛ campaign kwa no na ayɛ den even when he went to parliament ɔba fie kwa na yie ba ɔne constituency executives no ɔmo kɔ bɔn saa 1,000 kwa ɔmo kyɛtua because ɔmo ma prime minister yɛ gidigidi ma kyɛ sɛ ɔde ne ho sika nyinaa wura prime minister no owie no general elections no no nyɛ campaign sika nrane campaign no and it is very dangerous for us nti moma no nyɛ dii hwɛ abɔn sɛm obi ayɛ abɔn from A to Z yɛde atu no obi te baabi yɛyɛ abɔn no ɔni hɔ ɔde abɛwee ne enti no wonyuma ɛna bɛdi wakyi wonyuma ɛna bɛdi wakyi enti this may say there are some fine MPs bi wɔ kurom hanom a the way they are conducting themselves in this
elections
polling station elections constituency elections no yɛwie a one hwɛ obi anka nye sɛ mo nkɔ primaries bi
and some of them have decided not even not to go they will not go
na the emi yan say the way omo si bom ho mode wɔ parliament no it will affect our party but the way omo anka say aye omo ho no
ba ko side say ho
me dem nka obi asem ma me maka say
aman say side on
ye election ni wia the regional elections the parliamentary primaries no
will define the party.
I will spend time on it. I will spend time on it.
Mijudi.
I'm into you, Teko.
Oheneba. Yes, that my mincha me nana edumensa asari nana mokumhene. Oheneba. The next time I'm ever had my mesre na ode ne picture to amankofo bebre ho because kofo ta bisa me. Say me hene the picture where yon person hu paban a oye. You show some who say giant, very nice man. Maybe obi anana mechi awoni na nanu matrankonye wa bokom nyina. We are macha lawyer Kofi Obrieboa. Lawyer Kofi Obrieboa. Say den Razak Kano. The way of conducting ho kwan of us wo ye ne hyehyeye. Echita de ma constituency executive committee. So gidi ye say Asiedu nkomo bia backroom discussions are all year to make sure that there's peace in the constituency, there's peace on all our platforms. A point of us what tuna namo share the go ama party for a year party juma. But the last time was it Danny?
Oh yeah, many opinion that I respect him so much.
Yes, the last time what was it?
And I know him to be a man of his words.
Sure.
In this party reorganization, Oman a yes, and yen a yes. His yes today should be his yes tomorrow.
Sure.
His no today should be his no tomorrow. Except when it should be changed, it should be changed in the interest of the masses and the party in the constituency.
Sure. I think say what can say nyina.
Asemna man makam yesi ya.
What can say nyina.
Echina the ebesino will inform me what to come and sit here and see.
Yes, so about minim kofo bebre nkomo mo ni wodi. And those who turn against the things they said against to you, how you responded to it. Lawyer Kofi bebre oban hye odi ato akire ema party for said be party for be Nigeria party adwuma to the extent that ni so we party adwuma na se bia ade to ni kura na there is a fund that you can access na ochina we are osade ababeto we ni nyoma nketenkete oye de osubia or the elbow party chidom my party yakama the good will our party constituency police station executive coordinators ne constituency executives no e mama ni da so say nyoma kosa de esi koyi anu party fo nyina no e ade a yebenya ni gye ne de aye adwuma ama party akonanim onye ba sem ba kwampe me ka kire party fo a omu team ya ye contest in this upcoming elections this weekend they say young concourse select people who can work and work hard. When my mincha minua Raf Osewusu, while we are Raf Osewusu, atwama wa beja north constituency secretary or contested for constituency secretary. But I think that there are some people that we have to protect. And Raf Osewusu is part of the people that we have to protect because we heard the distance and then the sacrifices he has done for this party, how our communicated for this party over the years. Now me modern boy the current MP Eba me kai before said the former MP AC form was sacrificing the position that I know call for constituency secretary and dwumadi a wɔdi yɛ ne nananom ntu otu yɛ ɛka ho na former MP no step down ma era Frank Yeboah ɛnɛ ɔbɛyɛ MP, and I think say we should give him another chance to do the work that he does for the party, and I believe say so ɔkɔ n'anim a biribiara bɛyɛ kama. From Subi, Mimian Razaktia,
you see,
constituency.
The year spending the rest of the time on our
party
this upcoming elections, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
I know that gentleman, a person who contested Ralph, no, as
secretary,
very intelligent young man, Onipenia. But and date you say 8th July.
Yes.
2026.
Yes.
Atwamango beja north, nani atwamango beja south boom, any a team. Ene menyen commissioni. But Seraph coalition no, whether he wins or lose, those omua omuhwe ne mfum so ba akum yenu bi na omansi gyina ya ede asomdwe ne nkabo mbeba omu ateki entering position bi no will regret within 6 months after the constituency elections.
Yes, Oheneba. No question say yes,
and the constituency delegates are more at Chumanwebeja North. Not because Ralph is my brother. The Oko first vice or my contact.
Oh, okay.
Me papa ba no wareno. Constituency chairman, yenya nete guako zungu. Kakanka no rise ye. Frank Yeboah is a big brother, the MP. Ralph is a brother. Kwakumafo is a brother from another mother. And I know the constituency very well. They say, if they do away with Ralph, they will regret. They will have so many reasons to regret. And the MP, my big brother Frank Yeboah, will also regret.
Notice.
Men can be because omo mo nyina for to one her no go kama wakofu bi, but enne 8 July omo fa the date ento
Oheneba me say obi contest me Ralph,
and especially those who think they have outsmarted Ralph.
Yes,
me jitum the way Ralph conducted himself a kwan ba akum yenu bi so no wa anye ne ye oyemfom so he got it wrong. What I say, you do baby me emwa.
Yeah.
Me say I have come to understand that in the political space, enya de bia udi ho bem ene etwe ho manso.
No correct. Yes.
And then if you have an opportunity to neutralize political power, do it instead of fighting it. But as some American atwamango be no for mo de mebuo kunkuma buo ebe breme
Oheneba
me wie
me da Oheneba me kai me Ralph before MP Frank Yeboah, honorable Frank Yeboah eba. There were times that I could call him as late as 11. Mimia adia woni o current MP one here secretary now open unya, because this man has enough financial muscle to make sure say you don't get it. Or say I'll make sure say Frank Yeboah abe MP even if I have to lose my position or lose my life. Intermediate mwaduma wo ye ema ira honorable Frank Yeboah be MP. Said your work he couldn't conduct a lot of things well, but he should not be pushed out, because the positives about him is more than the negatives that we see. And I believe say if you still have time to do the needful. Ralph is a very wonderful guy. The party should protect. Oheneba, maminka also die kakra mame. Oheneba, atuma unwabeja south for. Oheneba say ka wo subia, anka if I have to protect and make sure say you become the next second vice, I'll do it, because I have seen how regional campaigns are run, constituency campaigns are run. Oheneba, getting resources for constituencies. I thought that wouldn't you be you don't get it. Oheneba, me see thought that I have seen it. Say we need more be our strong go football mo position no but no the constituency. They cannot even move out of their constituency to get anything from the regional or from national. And see, the last time I remember on Monday, there was a guy or Sumi or NDC was a regional NDC campaign to make sure say we big disgrace Oheneba.
Oh, and say
because they want to see say
NDC we have friends in there.
Yes.
And you I know what they want to do.
Yes.
Even on the election day.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I know what they want to come there and do.
And you know, Oheneba, me see, Akumango we just out for some Mutimia. Oheneba is a project for the party. Because the NDC want to go say time beyond what they had more, what the agenda of the new patriotic party. And therefore they are moving whatever they can to your constituency to make sure say they will disgrace Oheneba and say he's not popular even within the region or the constituency. And I think say you have the opportunity as delegates from Akumango South to make sure Oheneba becomes the constituency second vice that he is. And as Namekano, in the last elections, now me party regional office, now me constituency coordinators be by now. They even wanted T-shirts. After all the T-shirts that me MP, me say Asante region, so hope MPs or me T-shirt won't be kind to a lawyer could but we still wanted more because of the cost area that we have.
Yeah.
Because to me, and just to be constituency, all constituencies belong to me because you were Roman Hill or you were Dumo or you were Conference. So we needed more, and we needed more people to get contacts and as a contacts or resources about constituency. It is a uche constituency across Ghana. Uche it be 1,000 T-shirts more will be and can quite there's a 5,000. Near coordinators are called around looking for T-shirts. And the community is all Oheneba. Oh, my constituency was to be here. Now come pay because obetimenya resources outside what our MP can get. And until make us actually at one we just at for say politics no, you need people who can go outside your constituency to bring resources to make sure that the job is easy for you. This is a man who knows more people than some of us. It's mesre more munim crofo mutimi eko outside your constituency. Not only local champions that who here or constituency. You need people who can go outside your constituency to bring resources to support your MP. Say the bear campaign, you want to be a form. Media. Ubeka Sibia Miane or Oheneba Minute had the BNT campaign man. But I have seen it. And I have seen how it is run. And see, I'll urge them to vote for you just so that Ochina. No, anybody know I take me morning show. At a point, come send message. Mrs. said, Bibia, I come with just out to.
Ana yele.
Oheneba, there's a party as I'm not Bibia now, catch one with just
Nana
Oheneba, Precon.
Ah, this is Yamina close to be an answer, Macaban to an answer.
What are we, Duma? Oh, because I cannot, what's up? What I say, these are some of the advantages you get when you have your sister Umia or Yumkrumwa, Udi and Pemuda. And see, at one of the south for a Becca Mamma. A Biums no party, Duman. In politics, I've learned one thing. You don't, I say US for mantra be, don't get permanent enemies or permanent friends. But you should get permanent interest. People who can bring certain things to your constituency or to your region. Now, a best say MP phone be. Media, a quite lawyer could be a boy and human. I think that people should learn from him. Or a soft spoker, but he knows how to lobby and get things done. However, I know, me personally, I overqualify for communication officer for Subi, for a constituency. I overqualify. Because apart from being trained by KNUST in communication design, this is a job I do for the party every morning. But at the point, in party paying for me, didn't come. Said Danny, if you know be any pressure, be any tension, be any idea, and can be anka, who see for my koya in the interest of the party, me bedroom day, I listen to them. And as I say, even if I have to give up my ambition to make sure I say, party no bedroom and you be din near anymore, I'll do it. And that's what I want other people to also do. Mama me and your a bit creative unnecessary tension. You won't go for one more. You know, every year on year, say pressure and attention beba your more. And I think say be a way in opposition. The votes we got in 2024, is a job BIMC say a ban say wunti and a party mundu or constituency. Now party is step down in the interest of the party. But how it is done, it should be done respectfully. Because if you cannot lobby behind the scene to make sure things are done well, then you don't deserve even to be a leader. Ebi mu amoko to aba no muni mo betima ye adwuma no. Muni say simasi de obeye constituency executive no. Apart from say ye ba be meet oba betina epunuti no, wonye bibia ama constituency no. Ebi mu so ba party mu a omo benya mfaso wo party no mu a mo nya hu nsusuaso bia in your lives. That's what I was talking about Oheneba de. Me say people who can even bring their investment or their money to support your constituency, vote for them. Because young people may be now it is only them who are spending. So no man be so. And there are people who got positions and they didn't even influence the lives of the people down there. Near money position. Not even so also the people for school placement and health insurance and also OYBB. Nothing was done under their tenure. Ojini pay no nebush of phone call forgetting say MPP ntina obedi sa position na wo no sa nkofo no so mo ba biom a mo hwe ne ye so o ma anya bibia ma party no a mo say mo fa nyem fo mo nye example man nkofo mo say party pusu e ko hwe nkwa a empusu o mo manfo no nkofo wuo. This election is a verdict on some of them positions o mo di ye and o mo influence on the party. For bia o e man so twini bia o party bia no mo vote against those people. Obi won ma a party ni one the chairman they bia ntokwa one the secretary they bia problem. Such people when they come back no matter how popular they are mo go transfer mo nsu anyoma bi because party be e wo no enye because the votes that the seats that we have in parliament if we can overturn it and come to majority we have to do extraordinary job
of
with
course
extraordinary people. Enye easy o. Enye easy.
You need to win extra 50.
Yes, we have to get extraordinary people to do extraordinary job, and those people are people who wake up in the morning and go and do party job. And kophobia ye for man opa, ni ka se ye kwa party juma, no ma kokoye. Coordinators are hold coordinators committee ni atino. Obi won my from so mo party meeting kura no a. If na say ye nkofo kakra bi kura, party meeting they are not coming. Mu so mo red flagger, work on those people. Mama nka said, oye me yire, oye me nua. Mo so no mo amode police station executive ayi mabusuafo ne yire ne nua ne ba ne die ehye nkofo hi no. Tell your people say wo yire wo nua wo ba na na be shem say manfo be shem say ye ba beto ba no kwaji 1 cedi 2 cedi you are coming to work. Let us see say they are working. And say the ba ye bie mu kakre. It is to give us an opportunity to know our numbers before elections. So the be researchers your electoral affairs executive no o modwuma no be mre timu position no mo ntra we want to do extraordinary job to get power because the new John Dramani Mahama His Excellency adwuma di a wo di a bibia nche se o man no obu. It is just for them to get the good will. That's what they are doing. Na yen ya mbo ye ho so ni anya adwuma dene ni ya mbo de wuro no a yentimi nye enehwe amanfo kwa nim se enne besin de voter regime nsu afakuro bebre o nsu afakuro bebre ebe na MPP wa ban mu a nsu afakuro bi wo voter regime we saw their MPs how they took bloggers media houses to the voter regime me hu say omu ye dwuma bi ma NDC and then I'm asking myself those are people in the voter regime. Why is it that we are not seeing videos?
At the point they even said say yanye budgetary allocation
yes
and capture they are not coming to approve.
And then when you go and see the flood that we have in voter regime flood nenya there nso to ana atwene bio nso no omutitim wo kronim at time for the last 1 week or 2 weeks. So our people in the voter regime mum so bring it out, let the people know say your man panyini ebe sin there and go for that so dem so go for that so da abonten. Our Tescom people, I'm charging you are not doing enough. Tescom people, you are not doing enough because money ye need them so money ye need some mutim sa animo nyina baba monten man go for say abani money ho modern. He's not spending to make sure say your man for your boy mo ban ye. These are things that we are seeing.
Last week I was having a conversation with somebody and I was raising a concern that other na ase akwa to say we are confining our Tescoms into the 4 walls
of the schools.
Because the last 1 month or so, programs are whether the National Youth Wing and now say is there an for the crowd is there said at the end of the Young Commons Forum. Young Commons Forum. ɛna yɛde firi campus way near the campus way near the campus way, and I think this is the time we should let the TESCON explore.
Yes.
Omo pie monte.
Oheneba.
Omo ne nkofo nkwadi nkomo explaining the current situation of the state. And jomo, you don't want to them. Any other conference, yaya forum, yaya summit, near Betina, near Bonyum, near Tonyum, no be able to speech, no sorry, no call. And even with that, the publicity cry about the programs. And come on with you, Honomo, say a bit Piako Bonte, na Ashen, a Maburu for and Grano, and Ocano, yeah, program, yeah, it ends there, and one.
Now, there's one thing.
We are wasting our time and our resources.
Yes, about one thing to say.
And it is somebody's agenda for tomorrow. And yes, here, in the name of TESCON reorganization, TESCON mobilization. And the other party way, as someone see young there a war asia and the Equacowie. Now, my Hokaman call for the personal interest, a draw party in the backstar.
There's one thing true about TESCON. There's a disconnect between TESCON and the local parties. Into Biko school or a TESCON electoral commissioner, or a TESCON president, or a TESCON secretary, or Connie constituency. He doesn't.
He's not even known there.
They don't even know him. He doesn't even report to the youth organizer of the party. If that disconnect, I think that the party should work at it. There is another group.
In my campaign, if our young guys be a party, some every tertiary institutions, about 10 of them. I got them a car. Say, Begama Kobiano, almost on call. No more validate the conversation I have with them and the feedback I'm getting. Myself, Sir John, the main purpose was that I also wanted to introduce them to the party. Into the electoral area, no, you have a connection with the Sakraka electoral area, Adankwame, Aferi, Nkawe, moving away from electoral area, no. Because most of our TESCON guys, no, obey your party, you may giddy, or Kofia, or be any new constituency.
Oh,
Kakrabi.
I think that minimum some of the TESCON guys are through you, and you have school fees. And I think that sometimes you don't blow your own horn. Some of them contacted me some time back, say, Oheneba ntina me go school. Oheneba na ma penny we try school fees. Oheneba na ma will be. These are things you do for the party. MPs also should make a move to make sure say, youth organizers no identify people who are going to tertiary institutions. We should build an army to make people go out there. And I think that in the future, communication officers, Suku, a great Kakrebin camp, because a movie campaign has moved away from organizing people to speak to them at the local areas. And the social media is taking a different.
And now you think 2028 elections,
we need people who can present the party out there.
The about winning election, no. Organizing forums, our halls, conference rooms, and never winning a 2028 election.
People don't move out. They will not go out.
Hey, I'll do my campaign throughout. Say maybe regional election. No policy of my back home and American radio. So
what does it? You best party for say they should make sure say party in the can you more. Because maybe they say I don't hold grudges against anybody. In this politics, nipa winning free ne or you or twakunya. And you should not build grudges with anybody because you don't know who will help you. In these coming elections, young selected people who can do extraordinary job to make sure the party more junior party no are conkind. Because the Juma day and Nima to make sure that we overturn our parliamentary deficit. No. We have to do it. There are certain constituencies on Oheneba. They are for us for grab. We should make sure that the party moves to those places. Me, I always talk about this place, Achikoye. This seat, it hurts me that we lost that seat. Up till now, me don't know that seat on Oheneba. Who carry that seat? No. Achi seat.
What a coincidence. When he was in the bar, actually in the contest, actually winning, you know. He just tested me.
Oheneba,
Edujama
Avano Southeast.
Dr. Osebuati.
That's it. I still don't understand how we lost that seat.
And a fine gentleman of our party, Dr. Osebuati.
And there are a lot of seats that we lost that we shouldn't have lost. These are seats we can bring back home. But we can only do that when we are united and we decide to work hard. The party has prioritized communication now. Then the police station for your communication officers or your electoral area officers, executives, your communication officers or constituency. It means that we have prioritized communication. Let us go out there, build that army, make sure it works well for the party. Now, about 2028, we will win these elections. But we cannot win and be comfortable if we don't win majority in parliament. And the party for we are Juma war orphan constituencies in there. And we have some much who and we have some way Numa Emma Party Yakono. Muntuana Mompani and Yadanse because candidate presidential candidate neighbor Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, who really who na who Brasia, ne do our party in Ghana mine. He is a fine gentleman who can beat any candidate from the NDC. Mumianfa and another first Nami campaign my way, Nami campaign my way. We have a united party and we have a united candidate. Let us build a party. Oheneba, Abraham step it down. Yanimi Kasaya step it down. What came to my mind was Dr. Brian Champon was say at a point in time, was it a party mu? Why is it only a two fool? I never quite Dr. Brian Champon that's what the was it a party? I thought that man should be a bra, yeah, two about Akumi and Sa and money pie when he first wanted to be an MP. Was it at a point in time I realized that and you be beyond and say I should give in and make sure the party moves on. And party moving on, party came to power. Onya so fast war. And sometimes man so near trim where your constituency be for the sake of the party, you may you go snimbra from. You want a party MPs your Moses Yano, Bebrina media, I believe. One time MPs Bebrino ano, Yenya Butremo Kakra. Because the MPs in Bebrino ano, anybody say more. After running the primaries and running the parliamentary elections, no, Bebrino more ha. The Yensu have a brain first time and Piensu have a brain noir. But we have a selection of lawyers who are Ashanti Region, Oheneba, and BC. Oko Bequire, your MPB or lawyer Raf. Oko lawyer Mienso ho, Swamensu lawyer B or and a Subi lawyer. These 4 lawyers, fantastic lawyers in Ashanti Region. I believe a party for whom are mobile. No one you making sure, say, these 4 lawyers stay in our party in the next elections and make sure we go ahead and build a stronger party.
They can stay in if only a more general conduct within the constituency resonate well with the party activities.
Yeah,
very simple.
Yeah.
Lawyers no bo mudin na ore fi lawyer bafo. Like
I don't know something.
There be bafo your friends.
Mention yeah. Fantastic MP, yeah.
Very constitutional lawyer.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Can say the party can do everything for them, but more actions in resonate.
Yeah.
We are one of these lawyers, and we are one of these MPs. But now we see for gidi say we chama we na me
a problem.
A problem. Ebi ana dia won pen no already your constituency officer. Already your constituency officer. So by your actions, ebi ebetuma and I'm so Wontumi niti ebetuma na lose election. Or lose election now. How do you bring the other delegates and all the How do you bring them on board? In some way now, so the actions of their actions and inactions, and also the betray a quiet party for no more here. Remember, me did this a test command a matter of another day.
Serious?
Because I have a lot with me. Me maka.
Just say,
me
say, me nimidi intia.
Disconnect.
Your party Pelifona you say organizing these conferences, summit, fora, ewo halls, university campuses, and 2028 election, no.
Unim say.
Move say a demo tenankomodi.
Unim say that a whole Ghana Tescom database and the youth and your friend is saying.
Out.
There be I just for the constituency. Let me say Edu. The whole Ghana Tescom database. Then do the number of the youth in there. Now share omo contest for national youth organizer na stadium bones omunyina proud chakwe Tescom. So I always ask myself, but I'm coming on Facebook and be myself, what about the ordinary youth now in Uncle school? No? What are the plans ahead of them? The ordinary youth now, Uncle. It's just unfortunate that you go, but come, Uncle, we will drag people. We will drag people. I've worked with Samia Uku, I've worked with Jason Kudia from Point and to the same cocker. The approach was different. But they say, Omo Bano. It's unfortunate to make quite regional election, so I can't do campaign.
So mobile youth organizer will be a blueprint here for Tesco. No?
It's unfortunate, say, may call.
And I agree with you. I'm yet to see or hear from any of them the plan, the program to get the Ghanaian youth along with our party NPP. Will be our Tescon. May Obianim say I have been an advocate for our Tescon guys and ladies. The kind of treatment that we give them, giving them opportunity, the space to come here, and then programs here. But no can say the over concentration of our youth mobilization plan on Tescon also no. And
unfortunately, they are not even mentoring them very well. Me consistency. Every time be a delegates about be the Tescon for 5 finishing. Every time be
deliberate.
Every time be even the we cry me free no cry no. I still make sure about 7 or 8 of them. Our system. Remember why he every year be Tescom for no me national service best since our office. But overly concentrated on all the programs Tescom test. Many any national aspirant be or youth organizer why your program be like the community centered your friend is saying like indigenous in Crawford because base boys no more base now. Also saying Tescom for. Oh yeah. Obas Subia base for no also saying KSG.
Yeah, but we are 98 pub.
You see. So what are the plan? What are the plan to bring them on board? And then America say, easy. I mean, I wish. Senka ye be call regional election veteran. I wish. Kayem project in a party phone share.
Yeah, Wontumi TV can do that.
Your project it, not party for, and share who want to lead them. Now, so also as a chairman, very less 2 weeks ago. Or some could at the most say Omunya Jumana on Bechma, but that doesn't mean that on Bechma Juman.
Very deep.
Or say for so long, Nkofobia at the most say a Juman on person muye. But Uto was pa. They have not demonstrated that or more the ability.
Yeah.
It's only the willingness now.
Yeah. Or Pepano. But the crown of fastening him the
So he was true when he was advising because he goes over my friend is saying my campaign he goes over it. So when he was advising or catch him that and then the biggest worry now. So share regional elections across the country.
You should not say your party, President Kufuor to your Fubi, it will Cape Coast 2018.
2018, your first conference.
One, he told us that we should get a professional administrator to sit at the party office and the administrative work of the party function is and then 2, we should get people who will sit and think for the party, look at the current dynamics of political space vis-a-vis what is going on in the Western world, what the MPP stands for, what we want to achieve in the next 20, 30, 40 years for our party. And then we sync it with what we want to do as a government for Ghanaians when we are voted into power. Yentie.
No, it's a baby a knee-jerk reaction.
And then the crepane say, Minka will be an tia party in penny for. Meno problem is here, minim the direction of this MPP today. Minim.
Agree with you.
Minim.
I agree.
Minim. Maybe I am hoping and praying that maybe the next leadership of our party, from constituency, region, Dikosi national,
assembly by all,
will provide clarity.
Assembly by week
in what we want to do and how we want to get to our destination.
Assembly by Monday, no number, no more discuss it.
Intinona mekano ha me say, whoever thinks said the last week our rapola foku bar raging ha. Obey the media engagement, the party penifo share. Na the base for so ha. Ebe yo mu work. Na weekendi umaye electoral area meetings. Whoever thinks it's a mere coincidence should go and rethink. Me de makanwie. Makanwie. Because about 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm a better now the road map to a Nyama or Rapola for Gotisim, so the national chairman obey, and especially in this region. And then the man was on the regional office campaign. And for some reasons, into a case there be, let us not use it because it will expose us and our plan. The emperor for the Mina Bakan Waha Mutia Muamasem Muso Mbedimatemu Mutri Muamasem Muambedimatama Muamasem. It is the party that I love so much and I appreciate so much. And Wasem and America.
One of the regional youth organizers as far as Asiedu may die because of my condition it was but may die me sorry now after me by 12 midnight. You can say up to 1:27 a.m. I say, hey, Razak, are the Uber national organizer? I'm say, Debbie, I'm thinking. I say, I said, what Bob won't asking you? I'm saying, I'm thinking. Politics has been my job for the last 20 years. So I'm thinking that say the to me mamia a kwanya me fa so amede be adwuma a full-time job. I'm thinking. So I always think about a kwanya or say partner a faso a babem. I will not go and wish is a regional officer. Na party that's all position
at all.
So I always me time now or we are say. Always me time now we are say. Who just look at me and say, okay, can I borrow you some of the policy? I'm saying, yes, I'll borrow you some of the policy. I'll even give it to you. And I'll not mention it in my dear friends and campaign. Providing that you made the mawa, over to my head, articulating here, now my for to us. Providing that. Because I seriously think that this party, the regional your friends are vetting number, you know, they should put us into proper scrutiny.
Proper.
Not to buy party not to party card when, not to dues, not those things. We should speak to policies, we should speak to things that will bring understanding, clarity. We should show direction. Power. I think we should be doing look at those things. Now when I'm a fee say Makwara, and I say when I'm a fee say Odimechi, and I say who told into my line the other day. So worried, worried,
yeah, some
worried,
NPP.
Worried, so that's I'm trying to face one of the National Youth for Esperance FM, and I'm saying yes, I don't see clarity. You don't tell me anything. All what I see is that every weekend you go to one campus to go and campaign and do your friends Jama, and you go to another campus and go and do your Jama. That's all what I see.
National Jama leader.
That's what I see from them.
Teko. I'm sorry, I'm going now. Me family time na kan ko me campaign
Oheneba what time ko campaign because na ya catch the party for me dey maka sanka wadwuma kra wo su bi anka me pese obewa pe position wa because o chene bi no e ade bi nya so mfa so wo so mfa so doso nkofo ani mo doso and I think say atwuma ho be ja south for omo nya wadom no mo mfa ombra saa na wonwa rafon so mesre say party for enye na dom na ebre no so a
yeah, there is another young guy ewo atwuma nwabiaja no from told say call for second vice chairman my classmate no say the second vice for my classmate and where is he yes Asuman Eric Apreku. I'm told he's very committed and hardworking.
And Oheneba, my main for opportunity so na men kan kire party for was antimem hanyina say subin ye na ye Kumasi ka Kumasi ye subin na me say regional position ni de ye fa nkofo mada for the first time I think say party for so hunu say ye na ye Kumasi as in case some de bibija ya baby amba beto ye from subin me amenwa Razak ba Nasara officer for the constituency for the region, and I believe say party for Nyanadum is a result oriented person that I believe say party for din anymore ebia no sa na yesa the women organizer so minwa ba ofilia samaba prempekese and so ba women organizer ebre no so a say party for ebe na dom na omato party about only baba
so abusa for sports for the time aso omoba enti yeah sorry